What's up?
Is that the countdown?
No, we're on right now.
Oh God.
Heyo.
Hey, it's
Heyo.
Thursday. We're playing Embers. Announcements.
All the same stuff as before. Sub game night tomorrow. Everyone except me will be there. And well, I mean, like, they will. The other people in Starcode never
Who's
show up.
to say
Us
the
four
others?
will be here. I'm
Those
pretty
four
sure.
Like a 20% chance anybody else will show up.
Come play games with them. I'll be playing Xenoblade if it shows up. If it doesn't, I'm gonna buy it again and play it. Other than that,
Now
we
that's
can watch-
devotion.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Oh, we're getting rid of VODs, right? Or something like
Not
that.
getting rid of VODs, getting rid of reruns.
Reruns. that's
new
it. Yeah,
schedule
VODs.
coming
Shortening
soon.
VOD.
Yes. New schedule coming soon. VODs go up when they do. Some are
'Cause
going to be shortened.
Twitch made
and
it
stuff.
ridiculously harder to run reruns, so.
And we forgot half the time anyway, so it's not
Half.
like we were.
Yeah, majority. Yeah,
Majority.
there's gonna be shortened VODs. That'll be its own separate playlist though, so if you prefer to hear us talk about nothing for like 10 minutes, then you can watch the long form ones. Otherwise the short ones kind of take out long pauses where people are thinking or tangents not directly related to the game, so.
Yeah, watch both of them.
Yeah, you can watch both. Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
Why not
back to
both?
Watch
back,
the long
baby.
one and then
Yeah.
5
rewatch
hours
the shorter
of
one.
Starco
Yeah.
every week.
Watch the long one, and then before the next episode, when we would do a rerun, watch the short one.
No,
Then you get rid of all our bullshit.
you guys are marketing geniuses.
What up? That's it. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Oh, Cerulean will be back next Tuesday, like usual.
Well, is it? Jack's not
Oh,
here.
that's right. Jack's not gonna be here. But
I'll ask him if he doesn't, if he is okay with it. We'll keep going. If not, maybe we can maybe we can harass somebody into doing a one shot. If not, I'll do a one shot. So.
If not, I can play Xenoblade on Tuesday.
Jesus
Ronan.
Christ.
All right, somebody
Anyway.
give a recap.
Shannon.
So we went out to the big boat to go steal some drugs, and we got out there and got everybody except Asher on the boat, and then they looked for the drugs, found the drugs. There was Leviathan blood dripping out of the ship, so then a Leviathan showed up and destroyed the ship as we were getting the drugs out. Used a duck inflatable that Silas still has to get everything out. We got caught by the blue coats, right? Was that who that was? On
the
that boat?
Paragon, yeah, that's the
Yes,
blue
okay.
coats.
And they saw Ira, which was a bad thing, because then the
Spirit Wardens.
Spirit Wardens, God, they showed up and tried to get her. And now Ulf wants us to destroy the lightning rails going into and out of the city, and then burn the blue coat headquarters down. And there's going to be a public execution on the 45th of Ulsavet to hang people in the Skovlin Revolution, which includes most of our parents.
Fun times.
Oh yeah.
Imagine having parents.
Yeah,
About
India,
to not be us.
Blue coats are the cops.
Mm.
They're called that because they wear blue coats.
They do.
Crazy, yeah, they do. Their
The red
uniforms are
sashes wear
blue.
red sashes.
Oh, you know, this might blow your mind, but they actually do.
Holy shit. They
I
did.
know.
Correct.
Wow.
Oh wow.
There's a few still out there, but as a whole, the red sashes
Sorry.
have been mostly eliminated. So, it's so true.
Eliminate me, please.
So where are you guys now? And what are you up to?
What a loaded question that is.
Is that a
Probably-
loaded question?
Yeah.
A loaded question would be, what kind of crimes are you doing right now?
Getting existential
All of
on us.
them.
Where are we now? In the grand
You
scheme of
ever
things,
wonder why we're here?
where are we?
Just to suffer.
So,
Probably at the bar, like, making plans to make bombs and find people to help us, maybe?
okay. Like, people
Remember
to help
when
you
we were
as
gonna
in,
open
like,
this door?
you want to,
Well,
like,
like, for
recruit
supplies and
people?
shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I could talk to, I am so bad with names. What was his name? Bram about how many people he can get to watch like the warehouse and shit.
Yeah, you have Bram, who's like your kind of like second in command guy, and he runs the your drug ring that you have started. He oversees like 6 drug dealers that operate out of that warehouse that you secured.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So you have about 6 dealers working for you, including not including Bram. So that's about how many people you have immediately involved in your gang that will pretty much do whatever you say.
Cool.
I would probably also ask him to keep an ear out for when they're bringing those people. Did they already bring the people to be executed, or are they still bringing them?
The people to be executed were already here in Ironhook prison.
Okay.
Can we make our gang people go blow up the tracks for us so we don't have to?
I don't think so.
You can, but there will be a single roll for the entire operation, and it will be 1d.
I don't think we want
Let's kind of risk it, yo.
No, not for this.
Let's just do that for the rest of the campaign. This is
See
the
how far
You
these
would
drug
have-
dealers can go.
This is the speedrun strat. You just make them do it and we just roll. We can get through
We're
like
like-
12 scenes tonight.
We're like, we know we just hired you to like push some drugs, but how do you?
But
How
please
many
go
war
blow up the
crimes do you want
tracks.
to commit for us? How many war crimes do you want to do for us?
They're gonna get so much XP that they're gonna create a gang to rival yours, and then
They're gonna,
Yeah, they
they're
will-
gonna
they will
take the
kill us.
bar.
yeah.
Not
They'll
the
be
bar.
hawkers. Yeah. The drug dealing
They're gonna
archetype.
be the like ghoul group.
Yeah. Wolf will be like, wow, these guys are so much more competent than the other
Right?
ones.
How do
They,
they
like,
roll a
deal with
1 and we get
demons.
shot?
Yeah.
Well, they could. You never know.
That's
They've
true.
only been here for like a couple days.
They are, yeah, that's true. That's true. So what's your plan? You guys want to like just get into the job and then do everything via flashbacks, or is there any information that you want to gather first?
But we would probably build the bombs. Like we know that we want to build those first. Like
Yeah.
get
Okay,
enough
so-
that would take care of enough track that they can't really fix it.
to.
Okay, so you're building the bombs
Mhm.
yourselves. What are you using to make them, and how are you getting it?
He's probably getting the materials from Dasia now, or maybe know someone who might out with getting the
I
materials.
mean, she's an apothecary, not an alchemist, so
Yeah. Would she know an
We could-
alchemist though?
I mean, she could probably be like, here's an alchemist of ill repute. They might know more, or here's like an engineer or somebody, but she herself would know nothing about bombs.
Okay.
She's an herbalist more than a
Well, I mean,
chemist.
I've made bombs before. I
I'm
mean,
a lover, not a fighter.
how different, like how like different from regular bombs do we need to like fully destroy these tracks permanently?
I don't know. Do you want them to do anything different other than explode really big?
I mean, we obviously want to make sure that they can't be like
Mhm.
reconstructed.
If
so-
we push more like electricity into them, would that short them out? Do we think?
What, the rails?
Yeah.
Oh, the
Or
rails
that-
themselves aren't electrified.
Oh, okay.
The trains
I
themselves
don't know why I thought they
are
were.
steam.
Oh, gotcha.
Electric.
maybe we can make the
I mean-
ground or like around the train tracks like unstable or something so that they can't build on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, if we like set some on the track and then some at the supports, then it knocks the whole thing over.
I guess I need to know like with the train tracks going out of the city, like is it just like flat ground everywhere? But what's the landscape like?
It's like a desert, kind
Like
of.
desert. Okay.
Like there's sand dunes and stuff.
okay.
Think about like in Beetlejuice when they try to leave their house. Like that kind of landscape, if you've seen that movie.
I finally got a reference.
Yeah. It's just like a desert where it's constantly night and there's tons of ghosts and demons about.
Oh my god, if we run into this fucking demon again.
Oh, we could maybe make it like really attractive to like ghosts and stuff.
We could.
Just make it even
Did-
harder for them to get out and build new track.
Did Ira have something like that, or is that somebody else?
Draven
Would
has something
Ira
like that.
would Ira be attracted to the track and we would never get Ira back?
We could get
Ira,
her
don't
out
look.
of there first.
Ira's like, oh god, that support beam is hot. Now that's a member I can get in front of.
Oh
Oh,
god.
no. But yeah, Draven has Ghost Ward. You could probably.
Yeah. Sprinkle some of that into the bombs or something.
Yeah.
So you want to add like a ghost component to your bombs?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe a remote detonator too, just so we're not.
A
near each other.
remote detonate? That's
That
gonna
or
be
we
hard.
we could put like
Well, maybe not a remote.
Asher
detonator,
can
but like
shoot
a
'em.
wire. Maybe a
Asher
wire.
could shoot it from
Oh, that too. Yeah.
a ways.
Yeah, if you're using traditional gunpowder, Asher could ignite it with a bullet.
If I don't miss again.
Or alternatively, if you're using chemicals and stuff, you could make kind of like a makeshift detonator where the catalyst chemical is in one of his bullets, and then
Okay.
when the bullet enters and breaks apart, then the chemicals mix and explode.
Mm-hmm.
Alternatively, like being an engineer, like you would know that blowing it up isn't the only way to disable it as well. Like you could melt it with heat
Yeah.
or acid or I mean, like they're built on sand with these concrete kind of cores at the bottom, so if you could erode like the ground beneath them and make it collapse. Like there's all sorts of ways that you could
That's what I was.
collapse these
Yeah.
things without
Yeah.
explosions. If
melt,
you
melt the rails and then.
but
erode it
explosions are
down.
pretty awesome, so
Yeah. But maybe also, like, really obvious, too. Maybe.
yeah, Ulf said that he doesn't really care about subtlety. Like, if people know that somebody blew up the tracks, he doesn't care because they can't call for help.
That's fair.
His
Okay.
goal in this is to isolate the city from the rest of the Empire.
Okay. Okay.
Make sure that people can't get in or out through the rails. Like, cut off reinforcements, basically.
So do we want to just bomb the rails then?
Whatever
Bomb the
you think.
rails.
This is
Bam.
all you.
This is
And
the
then-
explosion expert.
Full support. Yep.
All right. Draven will make some bombs then.
Did we also? I don't remember if I said this last time, but do we want to go ahead and get bombs set up underneath the HQ too, like before we do the rails, so then we can just get over there and
Do them
That-
simultaneously.
double whammy.
How hard would that be?
Well,
Well,
they
the
said-
Blue Coat headquarters is extraordinarily secure.
Yeah.
And he said the point of blowing up
Yeah.
the thing was for all the blue coats to leave, and
That's
then
fair.
it's a distraction so that you go and do that.
Gotcha. And have them sitting in our way.
That was Ulf's suggestion. You can do what if you wanted to.
We're crazy.
If you wanted to just whip your whole dick out in one go, like you could do them
No,
both
we
at the same
we
time.
should keep.
Sean White isn't in this game, so there's going to be minimal dick whipping
That's
out.
what we're doing to the headquarters.
Jinbei.
I don't know, man. I think Zal got naked more often than Jinbei last session.
That's true.
Fair.
That's fair.
We need to
Yeah,
do something
yeah.
about her vocal cords. What's the matter with that? That was brutal.
You need to stop putting us next to rivers so they can stop taking their clothes off.
Whoops. I mean, to be fair, it's all the same river, so
That's. We just keep finding it.
It's
yeah. So what kind of bombs are you making? What are you making them
Bombs.
out of?
What are they called?
That's it.
Shut-
It's the
don't-
Mario
don't.
one.
The Mario one.
What
The
are we
bomb.
making them out of? Well,
Add one gunpowder, baby.
yeah, gunpowder probably, or whatever material would be reasonably required to destroy.
Well, there's a lot of ways to make bombs,
Yeah.
and they all have the same result. Gunpowder is the best, like, mileage, like, explosion per pound of the stuff.
And that'll be
Uh,
easier for Asher to shoot off.
Yeah, we'll do gunpowder.
But you also know there's, like, electroplasmic devices that can explode. Those are very hard to make, though. There's also fertilizer, of which the radiant energy farms have a ton. You can make a classic fertilizer bomb. Leviathan blood is also very flammable and explosive in large compressed quantities. Certain gases are explosive that you could find a way to either make or obtain, like all
Last
sorts.
time we used gas, it went wrong.
I think gunpowder is probably the most accessible, so
Okay.
go with that.
Gunpowder wise, so where they keep the very, very large amounts of gunpowder is usually in ammo dumps, or they're called what are they called? Oh, what are those things called? Not the arsenal, or is it an arsenal?
Artillery?
The artillery.
Well, that's the thing that like shoots it. I'm talking about like the building that holds all the explosives. Is it a magazine? Building
That's a clip.
That's
isn't it?
the
that holds explosives.
I looked up the exact same thing.
I know there's a very specific word,
There is.
and I've been
or
playing
it
a
would
lot
be
of.
ammunition. Name of building that holds ammunition. It's
should know
right
that.
on the tip of my tongue, and I
Yeah.
can't. Oh, it says it's an armory.
Oh,
Oh, an arsenal as well. Wait, both of the things I said were right. Or an ammo dump. All three of the things I said was right.
He did it.
Oh, and it's called a magazine in the case of artillery ammunition.
Weird.
Well, now we know. All right. Well, that building, whatever word you
Alright.
would like to use for it, the closest one is for the Imperial military, and they're based out of White Crown. And
Ugh.
White Crown, you don't steal things from. That's a no-go for
There
like all criminals.
Would there be any way that I could get a shipment in on a boat with Bram's help?
Yeah, you could order some.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or if
Keep it on the
alternatively,
down low.
you could order some, but that would be a lot of money because they don't ship small amounts. They ship in bulk.
Yeah, no, we don't want a small amount.
So you would get literally a ridiculous amount of gunpowder,
Good.
like catastrophic amounts if you order it through a
Good.
ship.
Enough for us to store somewhere, at least. or-
Warehouse.
yeah. Let's
I
put
guess.
gunpowder next to our trucks.
Yes. Sell
Yo,
it together.
you're getting all parts of the ATF involved.
Don't light anything in this building.
Yeah, no smoking.
Light up outside.
No, you light up like the next district over.
We are very health conscious.
If
in the
we
Phantom
ever have a
Syndicate.
fire on the dock, we're
this
going
is a no
to die.
smoking zone.
Yeah.
We'll
This is a
sell
no
it to
smoking
you.
city. I don't want a single spark in this city.
If you are not past the bridge, you are not far enough.
Well, you could buy a metric, probably literally metric ton of gunpowder, but it's gonna cost you a lot of money.
How
So
much is a lot?
unless
How
you
much
want to
is it?
steal gunpowder, if you wanted to like buy some, let me look. I think like for as much as you want, let's see. So if 2 coin is several full purses, 4 coin is a strong box,
Oh.
10 coin is a treasure trove.
Ooh. Unfortunate.
We're
It's-
already in a bad spot.
It's looking from anywhere from 6 to 8 coin if you want that much gunpowder.
Woo!
If you want to order enough gunpowder that they would ship it to you.
Okay, we have 4 in the in the guild.
And you would have a lot left over, like after the fact, because they don't ship in small quantity; they ship in bulk.
Yeah. It's like fucking Costco.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with it if we want to do
yeah.
that.
I'm cool.
Use it for other stuff.
Okay.
Then we don't have to risk going into fucking White Crown.
Right.
So you go in your catalog and like, oh yeah, 6 coin worth of gunpowder, please.
Bram, I
Well-
need a fuck ton of.
So we're taking all 4 from the crew.
Unless you just want to take 1 from each and then 2 from there.
I'm
I
fine
have-
with that.
I have no coin.
Never
I can-
mind.
I can give some coin.
I have 0 coin.
I can give coin.
What happened to all
I
your
have 2.
coin?
It's all in stash.
Oh, you're living large.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
I have 2. that I can do.
You're
I have
gonna retire well.
Yeah, I have everything in stash.
Oh man.
How many is it total? 6.
6.
Okay, I can do 2 or 3.
I mean, I did 2. If you want to do 2, we'll just take 2.
Okay, and then 2 from the.
Okay.
Cool.
I don't have no money no more.
So you're going to go to Bram and be like, hey,
Listen.
can you put in an order
ask
for us?"
questions.
He says
God.
that he's going to, like, he can do that, but he's going to have to put it in the ledger. Like, there's no way that he can do this off the books with something this big. So he's gonna need, like, a name and a company and an address.
Are we gonna file for our what's it called?
LLC.
Is that what the session is? We
But
just go and
anyway-
do paperwork.
It can be brought on 2 ships, so then it's smaller batches.
I can break it up into smaller shipments, but it's gonna take longer.
I mean, that's fine. Don't need all of it at once.
How much longer is longer?
It's gonna take, like, over a week.
How much
For all the-
time for
all
the
the boats to
first
get here.
batch?
First batch? It really depends on the weather, the sea. Maybe 4 or 5 days. Depends on where it's coming from. I can't really control that.
I'm fine with that if y'all are.
Yeah.
Are you still gonna buy?
What?
You're still gonna buy like the whole
Yeah.
thing, no? But you just
Oh,
I feel like they'll get mad at
The
us
way
if
you
we
just
don't.
threw him was so fucking funny.
just
Listen, he's fine.
I
okay.
was genuinely concerned. Like I've seen you do it so many times, and it just concerns me every
Look,
time.
he's fine. He's digging.
So you haul like
Little
a
boy.
strong box over to Bram.
Yeah.
Be like, here's the money.
Here, take.
He wants to. So you want it to go through several smaller shipments, so you don't have to like register under a fake name or anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So he puts that order in, sends it out, and he says, "Well, I'll let you know when it comes in. You guys can pick it up."
Yeah. All right.
What do you guys do in the
Don't
meantime?
go out of here for a while.
You're gonna be working on.
Start building the shells
Yeah,
of
start
the.
building the
Yeah,
shells
that's
and
what I
everything
like the
else.
container for it.
Yeah.
So how are you gonna transport it out there?
How big are these bombs gonna
Big. Well, big, but you can make a couple of them. Like,
Yeah, I can make like a bunch. I need like a bunch of small ones.
I feel like a lot of our load's gonna be carrying these things, unless we take a like wheelbarrow out.
Yeah, there's no way that you're gonna be able to carry these things like by hand.
Good thing
If
we
you
have
want enough to
an
blow up the
unused
track.
wheelchair
Suck.
now.
We
We
threw.
do
I
have a
threw
duck.
that overboard.
You threw your wheelchair
Oh,
away?
We needed the room.
Aww.
Threw that during the last heist.
Wow.
We need-
That was a memory.
I needed to get rid of the weight.
Wow. That was like essential crew.
Break my legs again, and I'll get a new one.
Don't tempt me.
Silas is getting all nostalgic over Asher's wheelchair.
Yeah. I pushed that
carried
wheelchair
that
for
thing
like for like a month.
I'm sorry. We could use your duck to drag some bombs across the desert. Tie a rope to it.
We don't.
So
We won't.
Mm.
How much would we have to worry about getting like caught by like authorities or whatever? Like how obvious would it be for us?
Depends on where we'd leave.
Yeah.
I mean, there's customs at the station. They check everything going in and out.
Well, we wouldn't go through customs. We
Yeah.
could probably leave
If we
closer to where night market is, but we have to get it all over there.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot we lost our gondolier guy because all fucking killed him.
Also, you guys would know that Ira cannot pass through the lightning barrier.
What? I thought she did off the boat though. Didn't we go out to
She
sea?
was in. I don't know. you guys would have had to figure out a way because ghosts can't go through the lightning barrier. That's the whole
Well,
point
hell.
of it.
All right, see you later, Jill. Thanks for coming.
No.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
What would we have used last time? Could we use like a Danny Phantom canister?
Yeah, is there a way to like put her in a
I
container?
think you could put her in a box. That's how we've ruled it before with the demon.
Okay.
Like if it's inside of a container, maybe
Yeah.
Okay, Ira, get in the box.
Fire in a box.
Like
turn
a
into
So
mist
sorry.
and.
Yeah.
Ira, I choose
We'll get her
you.
over 'Cause if we have like a big like wheelbarrow type thing to get the bombs and stuff, and we could stick her on there.
I excessively shake the box.
Well, I'm pretty sure if Ira's in there, she's missed. So.
Oh, I do it
You
anyway.
still do it?
All
I
right.
don't know how ghosts work.
So if there's nothing you guys want to do in the 5 days while you're waiting on the shipment,
Besides making the shells.
yeah. Besides all that,
Getting transportation probably through the river. Is there another gondolier person that we can get through Ulf? To at least take us to the.
you're gonna have to pay for it, or threaten them, or coerce them, or whatever. But
How much?
How much?
in the
So much
past,
money
you've
on that
bribed them
job.
with a coin.
The coin.
Mm.
I'm fine
I
with
don't-
dropping another coin.
I don't know how. Well, we could use the duck to get it across the river, but
Yeah.
we'd have to go in batches.
Pretty sure you guys have a boat, don't you? You guys still have that rowboat, right? That you took out to the Leviathan hunter ship.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we.
Yes.
I
I
wasn't
don't
there.
remember.
I don't know how you guys got the boat, but did you buy the boat? I wasn't here for
I think
that.
you
I
borrowed
think
it
we
from
took it.
Bram, or you
I'll
stole
just ask
it.
him for another boat.
Yeah, we'll just keep the boat.
Borrowed.
Be
Yeah.
like, I'll bring this
And,
back.
I mean, he's
promise."
in your gang now, so he
Yeah.
can like get
Yeah.
you like small
Boat.
boats.
He can
like that.
drive our
Oh, yeah.
boat. He is our
I'm
gondolier
not
now.
asking him to do that.
Hey,
Well,
he's in your gang. Like he's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, ask one of the drug dealers to do it.
Oh, okay.
He's more important.
All right. What's the drug dealer's name? Who are
Kyle.
they? Kyle.
Kyle.
Daniel.
Kyle Daniel.
Kyle Daniels.
Great.
Amazing.
All right.
Kyle Fan Daniels.
Van Daniel! Can we name him Van Daniel?
No.
Van Daniel.
Fan Daniel.
All right. So you got Kyle.
Back at it again with the white drugs.
Kyle's rowing your boat with.
Amazing.
You guys have like a wheelbarrow with all
Yes.
the gunpowder in it.
Yes.
Aw. Oh,
God,
no.
dude.
Well, you guys have it like the canisters in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
it's all-
So
Iris
your
in a
route,
box.
your route is. You're gonna go out into the Deathlands and then climb up onto the tracks, or
Yes.
what's your
How
like
far
approach
out?
here?
How far out do we have to go?
I was thinking very, so no one sees
Yeah.
us. Or like at least to the point where we can't really see the station anymore, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going way out there.
I don't want anybody watching us do this really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus that gives.
Unless
at
we
least
start
gives-
feeling like it's
yeah.
getting like oppressively bad, then we'll stop. But
Yeah, how far would people, like, if they saw that something happened, how far would they go out to investigate? Or would they just eventually be like, whatever, we give up?
well, I mean,
Well,
How good are these cops?
the cops aren't gonna go outside the city. Like they're not gonna. If you blow up the tracks outside the city, nobody's gonna investigate it. They're gonna like try and fix it.
like
Cops,
I don't
cops
think
aren't
it
gonna
matters.
go into the Deathlands.
I don't think it matters so much if they see the explosion. I just don't want them to see us and then send out a car.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to do it in the Deathlands?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Let's do the engagement roll.
Boy.
It's been 5 days. You guys got your explosives.
Wait, do we have something to this, right? Oh no, that's for entanglements. Never mind. I always get them confused.
I think.
So you guys will be on the Dusk River when we start. So let's see. Is this operation particularly bold or daring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so. Is the operation overly complex or contingent on many factors?
I Nah,
Mm,
let's just get out there, blow it up.
Okay.
yeah.
Does the plan's detail expose a vulnerability of the target or hit them where they're weakest?
Yeah, kind of.
Out in the Deathlands where people don't usually.
They won't go.
Do they have particular defenses or special preparations against people blowing up their tracks in the demon wastes? No, I don't think so. Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight?
We do have a friend providing aid.
Oh, with
If
Bram.
Bram counts as a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Are any rivals or fearing? Maybe a lower tier target. Maybe I will say that this is a pretty high tier target, so you will have a -1.
Baby.
Baby.
So that's 3D still. Who wants to roll it?
Um,
Run it?
Mommy will.
Go.
Yay, mommy.
hey, baby.
Got this.
Oh,
Let's do
sweet
it.
baby, thank you.
Oh, thank God.
Hey.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
at least something good happened. I think I was on the right train.
Good job,
Oh.
mommy.
She did good, Ellie.
Mommy.
So
mommy.
you will you start in a controlled position when the action starts.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Sorry. You've had enough. I'm sorry.
You've
Goodbye.
had enough. I'm sorry.
She's done.
So
Didn't like.
you guys are you got Kyle, Daniel, and the in the boat
We love Kyle
rowing
Daniel.
rowing your boat gently up the Dusk River. And you see the giant complex of Gaddock Rail Station in the distance. So you know that there are 2 main tracks running through the lightning barrier. You have the intake and the outtake. So you got the one where they always come in at, and then they loop through the station and they go out the other side. Also, when you get to the rail station, you see that there are more of those construction crews installing those pipes around. They're installing one right on the side of like the main station building. And so you get to the corner where you're about to like round the bend to head towards the lightning barrier and the rails, and you see there are 2 boats that kind of emerge from the shores of the river and start heading towards you.
Could we have had our bombs in a box too? Like, I feel like we
Yeah.
wouldn't have just had them out.
Yeah,
Right,
Like,
sure.
in boxes in a wheelbarrow.
And
Not
Ira's
exposed
in
at
a
all.
box with the gunpowder, like in the same area as the gunpowder boxes.
Well, Asher has that box on his lap.
Oh, okay, he's holding that box. Okay.
Just kind of leaning back against the wheelbarrow, trying to look
Yeah.
nonchalant.
There's like a little hole on top where she can like look out through the box. Yeah, so you
Asher
see.
puts his hand over it half the time.
Yeah.
Out of the box.
You see these 2 boats heading towards you, and they have these spotlights mounted to the front, and they shine them towards you. And
Where's
you're-
my duck? Did I bring my duck?
Did you bring it?
Did we need my duck?
Do we need
Yeah,
it?
I would
Yeah.
keep him deflated for right now.
Deflated
Yeah.
under the seat. All right.
I do have my duck. I just
What's
wondered
your
if
The
load?
blue coat saw our duck last time.
What's our load?
For
Do we need a big one? I don't know if we do.
the highest I think we would go is normal,
Come
but
on.
I'm fine with doing light.
Yeah, plus light would make us look less suspicious.
They do.
All right. Light load.
Fine with light.
Okay. Yeah, you see these as these boats get closer. You can see there are blue coats in there with these special uniform with customs,
Fucking shit.
and they kind of cruise up. You can see 2 people rowing boats as they shine the spotlight over, and you hear one of them call out to you, "Hey, no boats allowed beyond this point. What's your business here? What are you carrying?"
Just some supplies. Just when couldn't we drive over here? Has that always been a thing?
Well, did you check in with security? I don't see any customs stickers on any of your boxes here.
Well, hell.
I thought we weren't gonna go through customs though. Did we change our minds on that?
Well, they're stopping you because you didn't
Because
go
we
through.
didn't go through customs.
Oh.
Someone want to?
They put like stamps of approval on the boxes to show that they've been like checked, and it's
Can
they're not
I
smuggling
flash?
anything.
Can I flash back to somebody forging a custom sticker for us to put on our boat?
Sure, yeah, you can do that. You will have to make an action roll. And who are you getting to do it?
Gosh. Anybody know any forgery people?
I know a bounty hunter.
Does Bram know anybody if I ask him? He does.
I mean, he knows like
corrupted-
official customs people,
Could ask him.
but he doesn't know anybody that'll do it illegally.
Mhm.
But I'm sure that you.
What about Ulf?
I mean, he knows smugglers, but they do it their own way. He wouldn't know any specifics.
Would there be old custom stickers on stuff that we got in from the docks?
Yeah, but they're like dated and with what specific cargo you're carrying. So.
And somebody that is good at like making stuff use that as a sample and then just make one yourselves.
Yeah, it would make it easier, but like, who are you getting to make the forgery? Are one of you doing it?
Yeah, who's good? One of you are good at making stuff, like tinkering, maybe.
It's
maybe
Draven.
tinkering? Yeah, sure.
All
I
right.
got some finesse if we want to go that way, but
I do also have finesse. I don't know if that
Can that
counts.
maybe? Would it count?
You can use whatever you think would work. I can't tell you no.
Okay, well, I feel like your guys' finesse is probably better than my tinker at the moment, so.
two finesse if you got better than that. Let's do
Oh,
it.
yep, I'm better than that.
All right, do that.
I
So
will
you're
I will.
gonna be the one doing the forging. All right.
I
Take
will
one
try.
stress from the flashback and roll for the forging.
I have. Oh, that doesn't help me here. Nope, no, that helps me. Okay. Here we go.
Okay, so it's kind of good. So the flash forward and he says, I don't see any custom
Grab
stickers
the
on
box and like start turning it around.
you. Ah, there it is. All right, prepare to be boarded. I'm just doing a routine check.
It's ass. Ooh.
Okay, let's kill them all.
And they're
No.
gonna.
I start blasting.
Could we have put like blankets and things on top and then
Yeah.
put other items?
Yeah,
Oh, in the boxes
Like
themselves.
on
put
top of.
very little bombs in the bottom of the boxes and then cover it with random shit.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Well, what did you put in there?
Like
Fruit.
fruit.
You guys went to like Barrow Cleft and
At the
during a
last night
farmer's
market, we like yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bought a bunch of fruit.
On market day, we bought all the fruit.
Oh, you like sold them out.
Yeah.
All
Got
right.
one box of alcohol just so it looks like we're like all nervous because of that. But
All right. Yeah. So they have these ropes with hooks on them, and both boats hook on either side of your boat, and like reel you in so that they're like right up against your boat.
oh, I hate it.
There's
I
3
clutch-
blue coats on each boat.
I clutch
So-
my duck for emotional support.
You got one rowing, one looking out, and then one's like there for backup and stuff. So 2 blue coats board onto your little ship. It like rocks side to side a bit when they get on. They
I'm gonna open Fire's box for a second and like take a necklace that I'm wearing off and like chuck it in there and then close the
Okay.
box again.
Sure. Ira is still visible in there by default. I mean, unless she does something, unless she has an ability that lets her turn invisible, they'll be able to see her.
Hmm.
I don't know if
So
you
didn't
have
you
if
get
you
that
got
last
that
time?
ability.
No.
What?
Let's
I
see.
thought you got that last time.
Let's see. I'm.
Oh, dissipate.
I did take dissipate. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You can take 2 drain to become
Oh.
invisible. if you wanted to do it that way. Yeah.
If they like start to take that box, I'll kind of like knock on the bottom of it to tell her to do it, so then she's not like holding it for too long.
All right, sounds good. So they board your little boat here, and they start like looking around, checking the sticker. They ask to see your cargo manifest, which you would have also made it. They both have like an ID, and they're linked. Like the sticker is linked to a manifest, so you would have forged both at the same time. And they are like looking down. It's just a list of what cargo you're allegedly carrying. Like fruit. You know it's not gonna last long outside the city.
Yeah, that's why we're trying to go fast.
Well, I mean, this is gonna rot halfway to anywhere.
You know, bad bananas make good banana bread.
Just looks
don't
at
know.
you. Big.
Shannon,
I'm
is
not
that
the
true?
one-
In
I'm
real
not
life?
the
It's a
one who bought
banana.
it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The more ripe the banana, the better it is for bread.
The browner it is, you want to make banana bread with it.
Because it's squishy.
I'm
What's the-
not the one who bought the damn thing. I'm just selling it to him.
Says here you're bringing alcohol.
Mhm.
Oh, we've got to do a sample test on it.
All right. Drink up, boys.
So they start prying open all of your boxes and checking down the list. They don't like get in there and rummage around. It's just a glance. Then they check something off, and one of them reaches for the box on your lap. Sure.
Careful with that family heirloom. I just don't like to be without it, and I'll like pat the box
Okay.
to tell Ira to go invisible.
All right.
I would go.
So Ira, you going ghost.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's 2 drain
Hey, Jane.
for you to turn invisible.
Food train.
2 drain. So yeah, you turn invisible as this blue coat takes the box, and I forgot to start the music.
It was
takes-
very quiet.
Takes the box. Is it too loud? I can turn it down. Takes the
Good.
box and opens it, and Ira just in mist, transparent at the bottom, and he looks inside of it, kind of shakes the box around a bit, and then
Careful with it, please.
closes it up and hands it back to you. The other blue coat has taken one of the bottles of alcohol that you got and has opened it up, sniffing it, and then just takes a big swig of it, hands it to his buddy. He's like, "Oh, this is good stuff."
Only the best.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take this for our inspection fee, of course. Actually, we'll just take that whole box. And they pick up the box.
Well, I have a client that needs some of
Could
this,
we have
please.
could we have flashed back to make that like a decoy box or something that we like anticipated maybe that they would take it since it's alcohol?
So not put any
Yeah.
gunpowder in it or any
Yeah.
bombs in it. Yeah, you can do that. Take 1 stress for that. Where the scene is like you're all packing up the boxes and one of you's like, wait. These are blue
These
coats we're
dickheads are
talking
gonna take
about.
this.
Yeah.
They're gonna take the alcohol.
Must you
And-
take all of it?
So one of them takes the box and tucks it under his arm and says, "Carry on." And they throw the manifest back in the boat, unhook the grapples, start sending you off.
Carry on.
I cry into my duck.
Aw,
The fuck?
Alcohol.
there's a bottle in the duck.
Yeah. I open the duck mouth and just take a swig and then stick it back inside.
So you see the rail station ahead, where there's like the spotlights on the top that kind of sweep across the water and the rails, and you can see there's people, blue coats, and other people kind of patrolling around. You see that one warehouse that you were in when you did the last job here. There's Imperial military soldiers stationed outside of it, like looking
Oh.
around and
Ooh.
the big guns. So you come around and the rail is ahead and you can see that there are these large floodlights attached under the rail that kind of shine down on the light, or on the water below, casting these long shadows across the river here. And there's a big dock here where a bunch of boats are set up, and there are some that have like closed roofs and everything, and these are meant to sail out into the Deathlands to get other places through the Dusk River. And they are very highly fortified, highly secure, and they staff spirit wardens on the boat. And you can see there is somebody standing on the end of a slip, kind of with a luminescent rod that's kind of directing you towards a slip.
Oh shit.
And Kyle is looking to see where he should go.
So they already. I was hoping they wouldn't already know that we were there.
They see your boat coming up, and they're waving you towards a spot where you can dock. Also on this dock, you can see there are more boats with blue coats in them as well, just kind of looking around, bobbing up and down next to the dock. Like the Coast Guard, basically.
Yeah. Where are we right now? Like, are we still at this point in the river?
You're right here.
Could we, once we turned the corner, could we have gone closer to the lightning barrier to get to this side of the shore?
Yeah, you could have gone around, but with the
before, like,
floodlights and everything, they're gonna see you in the distance.
Yeah.
Why did we go this way? Is there any blind spot from the searchlight on this side of the
If
like
you
all
want
the way
to,
out here?
if you want to flash back to like scoping it out and checking it for blind spots and stuff,
Okay.
then you may take a 1 stress and do so.
Okay. I will.
So
Just
you,
so that we can like get the wheelbarrow full of what we need off, and then send like the other decoy boxes with Kyle over there.
Okay. Sure. So you, a few days ago when you were waiting on the shipment to come in, you came over here yourself and like checked around, looked to see where the spotlight was shining and where it wasn't, and you told Kyle to row in this very specific spot where it is too dark to see you, especially with all the light from the spotlights.
Yeah. Then we'll
And you pass
off.
underneath it.
get the wheelbarrow off.
So you want to like go
Cool.
to the shore
Mhm.
up here, right before the lightning barrier, and put stuff there.
Yeah.
Unload, basically. All right.
Mhm.
All right. So you disembark. You get the wheelbarrow out, put all the crates with the bombs in it. You still keep an Ira in the box.
Yes. So we get past the barrier, yeah.
Okay. And then you send Kyle off to the dock with your fruit.
Freaking Kyle.
Kyle Daniels.
Kyle Daniel.
With our. we're best.
This is how we roll.
Some kid named Kyle we sent with a bunch of fruit.
Dude's a drug dealer, and
Yeah,
he's like,
right.
I did not get into this line of work for this.
Oh man.
So he starts rowing over to the docks at Gaddock, and
Sorry, Kyle.
he asked at the interview if this position would be changing, and we say we're an ever-growing company. It could change in a day.
So you guys are up on the shore underneath this rail. Every so often there's a rush and a loud noise as a train goes overhead into the station with a hiss of steam. What are you doing? You see the lightning barrier crackling in front of you, although sometimes it flickers.
Ready, boys?
It is will ever be.
All right. Good, Ira, and I shake the box.
Please don't do that.
Do not
Shake
tap
my-
on one wood.
Yeah, I tap on the box like a fish.
All right, so you walk up to the barrier with its crackling electricity arcing between it and everything. Walking through.
Yup.
All right. Ira, as you guys pass through the barrier, you feel like painful, like shocks go through your body, but you manage to get through. And on the other side, you just hear voices, and around you can see there's these ghostly forms kind of drifting everywhere, kind of clawing at the ground around you, your wheelbarrow, your box, and everything. And it's very hard to focus with all of this noise and these voices just going around in your head.
I probably would have stuck my Spirit Bane charm onto the wheelbarrow because I don't want to have it so
Okay.
Ira doesn't get hurt near me.
I put mine on.
Mine's on too at the ready.
Yeah, so you guys don't exactly see the ghosts at first, but as you're wheeling through the sand, which is a very hard task,
Yeah.
these spirits become more visible and more aggressive, clawing at this kind of invisible bubble that surrounds you before like moving backwards, and every once in a while they'll get closer and closer before they turn around and flee. Ira, you are it's using all of your willpower to focus on like the present and not being drawn into this kind of infinite ghost field that's outside of the city.
Do you want to stay in the box or do you want to come out?
I'll stay in the box.
If she's in the box and she's close proximity to that Spirit Bane charm, it'll be very uncomfortable for her. Not outright painful, but like right on the edge of where she's supposed to be. And by the way, if you're all wearing Spirit Bane charms, she can't get anywhere near you without
I'm
taking
not.
drain.
Mine's on the wagon. I'm
So
like
you're-
staying near everybody else, but
Alright, well theirs will having similar effects.
I'm holding the box so it doesn't hurt her.
Yeah, you, the sand makes it very difficult, and before long you are getting very tired as you see another train goes by ahead, and you can see these people on the outside of the train that you know are railjacks, and they keep the train safe from ghosts and stuff. They are on the outside of the trains, or most trains. And they're experts in dealing with ghosts and keeping them off of the trains and off the tracks and everything. So you're what?
I have a question about the intake and the outtake
Yeah.
rails. We have to destroy both of those, right? Are they next to each other, or?
There's a good distance between them, as you can see from this map right here.
Okay.
Oh, they look pretty close on the map. It's like,
Yeah, they're a whole a two away from each other.
Yeah.
Forgot my
I'm
color was
assuming we
green.
gotta break.
I mean,
both of
really,
those, so
if they're
Yeah, I
measuring
do.
from here, it's just like one, so. Not
Yeah,
that bad.
you have to break both.
Just one.
Otherwise, they can repurpose the out as the
Yeah.
in.
Can I see the other one from
Yeah,
here?
you can see it in the distance, and you can see every now and then a train will leave the station and go out through that rail.
Okay. We will just coordinate an attack.
Yeah.
I mean, if we stand in the middle, I can try and snipe both sides. One after
Oh,
the
there we
other.
go.
So you're gonna split up and plant the bombs simultaneously?
Sure.
Sure.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. I mean,
Okay, so who's going to which track? Also, are you planting the bombs on the foundation? Because they're like up in the air.
oh, okay.
We could like climb up, like use like a grappling hook to get ourselves up there. We could plant one or two on the like underside of the track.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then some at
sure.
the supports too, so that it all comes down.
So who's going to which track?
I don't know if it matters that much.
Asher has to stay with one of you for the charm,
Okay.
and he's carrying Iris, so both of us go with one of you.
Okay.
So one person would be by themselves.
Yeah.
I could I could have Draven go by himself. He could probably show you guys how to like hook
Yeah,
up
yeah.
the.
Yeah, I assume that was part of the pre-planning stage.
Yeah. So we don't run into the.
Yeah.
Which button do I press?
Which button is it?
All right. So Draven, are you staying at the closest one or going to the out?
He might stay at the closest one just so he doesn't have to go across the desert by himself.
Okay. So
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Asher, Silas, and Ira, you are banished to the out. Take one.
Damn. Yeah, that's fine.
Sounds good.
We trudge.
Yeah, you're trudging through the sand. Draven, you're climbing up on this rail here.
Yeah.
All right. Another, as you're climbing up, what are you using, like, what are you using to climb up? You just acrobatic, like, climbing the support beams, or?
He's got
Yeah.
some climbing here, I think he can. Yeah.
Okay.
He's trying to stay in a place where he's not visible from the train.
Yeah, sure. So you're climbing up on the tracks here, and a train comes by ahead and rattles the tracks, and you almost fall off, but you manage to keep climbing. Meanwhile, on the other side, Ira, the whispers are getting louder, and it's harder to keep your form corporeal intact. And
If I put her on the wagon, it's uncomfortable, but does that stop the pull?
no, this is raw, unrestricted ghost energy out here.
Not the ghost energy.
I don't like whatever this
God.
is.
I know, we'll be quick, I promise.
It better be.
Just
So-
remember that I'm right here with you. You can't leave me. I'm not gonna let you.
Oh. Could I have like done a ghost ward on the wheelbarrow, like in a flashback, to make it?
Yeah.
Oh, that would affect Ira too, though.
Well, yeah, that would make it anathema to Ira as well.
Can I put Ira on like the white list or something?
How do you make a
No.
white list?
It's-
Yeah.
Ah,
All right.
what is a spirit anchor?
I'm pretty sure that attracts ghosts, or keeps them there. A
Yeah.
lot of different things.
Well, if it keeps them there, could I use the arcane implements and put it in the box with Ira? To like keep her.
Yeah,
Steady
but
there.
that would like. I'm pretty sure that would mean that like she can't do anything. Like she's trapped.
Mm, man, oh jeez, oh man.
Draven, you are almost to the top. Where are you putting these explosives?
Probably facing where Asher is going to be shooting. At a part where he would be able to see them.
So on the left side of the.
Yeah.
Okay. You stick them there. Make an action roll here for setting them up.
Right. Is this still controlled, or are we at risk now?
I think you're still in a controlled position for now.
Okay, controlled standard. Okay. Please. Okay.
Okay, it's pretty good. At this point, you hear a train coming. You can hear the tracks are rattling and the train is coming forward, and you start to feel very cold. As you can see, the corporeal forms around you are starting to get closer and closer to you as your Spirit Bane charm is vibrating.
Why is my Spirit Bane charm vibrating? I don't like that.
It's kind of like shaking as they're clawing their way, like as if they're swimming through water
just-
trying to get
Are
to
they
you.
just coming towards me?
I mean, you're by yourself, so you can't see where they're going.
Well, okay. Well, I was like, are they going towards me or the bombs? As long as they don't mess with the bombs, I can.
Well, did you end up adding any spiritual stuff to them?
Assaulted them all.
I mean, I don't really think we need to do that. Well, I mean, we-
Oh.
if you think it's necessary, we could have.
I mean, if we do them individually, like with something, then it wouldn't affect Ira too much. Because they're in the box. Like, if they're in their separate box and we just did something to them individual, like the individual bombs got like something put on it to keep them ghost repellent, then it wouldn't
Oh, maybe.
hurt Ira. Because I was keeping her away from them.
Yeah.
Okay. You can make a action roll here to see how well you did with that.
Mm.
Me. Oh my god.
Neato.
Okay.
I like
Perfect.
this.
Sounds good. So you are up here. This train goes by, and you can see the people up on top with these like electric kind of these kind of harpoon-looking things with electrified tips. These ghosts are like falling off of it like mist or like bugs. They're like falling off as these railjacks kind of defend the train from these spirits. As they're falling, you see that they look up at the bomb as they're falling, and they start surging upwards up around the supports up towards your bomb and you, as the ones that were already around you are able to get closer and closer to you, and there's a chill as you can start to see your own breath, and they are starting to overpower your singular spirit range on.
As soon as the bombs are secure, I'm just gonna start dropping down to the ground so I can
Okay.
try to take a break for it.
Yeah. So you start climbing down, and at this point, another train is coming by, and you hear brakes screeching in the distance as you see sparks flying off of the wheels as it's careening towards your area where you are there. Just showers of sparks coming off of the wheels as it is braking hard, trying to slow down.
Can I see where it's trying to stop at? Like before
I
me
mean,
or
track's a
after?
one-way place.
Okay.
It can only go one way.
Well, yeah, I know that, but like, it's coming towards me, right?
Yeah.
The train. Okay. So it's gonna try to stop like in front of me. Is that like,
Judging by how fast the train's going, it's not going to be able to stop before it gets to you, or to where you're at underneath the track.
okay? I'm just gonna keep trying to get down to the ground at least somewhere safer, you know.
Okay. As you get down to the ground and this train keeps going, it is slowing down considerably. But as the other group gets to the support beams of their train tracks there, you look up and you see the sparks showering down onto the bombs that you placed up there.
Oh no.
And since you made them out of gunpowder, there is a loud explosion as the train tips to the side and like starts careening off. The support beams shake and they ignite on fire as debris starts raining down on top of you. So you're gonna get crushed by this debris and get
Can
pinned
I
underneath.
try to avoid it?
Sure.
Okay.
Chocolate rain.
Is it still a control?
No.
Or am I okay? Risky.
Risky. Well, there's a resistance roll. Like
It's a resistance.
if you don't do anything, you will get crushed by this debris.
Well, okay. Resistance roll. How does that? That's. I'm flustered and tired.
Can't action roll your way out of this one.
Yeah. So the action roll is that the inside prowess resolve. My brain is not working right now.
Resisting is one of your attributes.
Okay. That's
So
the
how
three
are
that
you
get-
gonna get out of here?
Yeah, that the attributes. Those are the insight prowess resolve. That's what I'm trying to ask.
Yeah, so how are you
Okay.
gonna escape
Alright.
getting crushed by this debris?
Prowess.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
I guess I'm gonna try to What, like, am I on the ground now, or am I still up in?
Yeah, pretty close, yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna try to like, cause you know how like when there's like a train colliding with a car, you have to go the other way to avoid the the shrapnel. Is there a way I can do that, or is it all just coming down on top of me?
I mean, this entire track is collapsing on top of you with the train on top of the track. So,
Alright, well, I'm just gonna try to find the shortest route out and just bolt.
okay,
That's basically what I'm trying to do.
make a roll here. All right.
Okay.
So you will suffer 1 stress as you dive out of the way and start cutting a 90-degree angle away from this train. It slams into the ground, and you see ghosts just swarm it. The train as it hits the ground. The support beams are collapsing as you see the in the center here. The little beams are like jagged and all bent up and down, and you can see more of this fire is spreading along the tracks heading towards the city as the wood of the train tracks is igniting and crackling because it's so dry out here. It's like tiny twigs igniting under all this all these bombs, and ghosts are starting to swarm over you as well, as you see people trying to climb out of the burning remains of this train, and a ghost just pouring inside of them as it attempts to possess the passengers of this train. You can see the surviving railjacks are out, and they have like these charms out, these different materials and everything that they're trying to repel the ghosts with, but it is a losing battle, very much so, because you see the bottom half of the train has been completely crushed against the ground and has a pile of twisted metal and everything, and the only reason that the people towards the front survived is the bottom half of the train, back half of the train broke the fall. So you are knee deep in sand as fire is spreading, as you see this oily substance leaking out of the train and onto the sand
It's getting worse.
nearby. Meanwhile, on the other side, you guys have just reached the bottom of this track as that explosion happened. And you see a train just kind of crash off of the thing as the beams go up in flames. So what are you guys doing?
Hurrying up to get these
Yeah,
things
where
set
did you
up.
want to put the? Did we want to put the bomb on the track or on the
Like
ground?
some on the track and then others on the support
Yeah.
beam.
Okay, I'll climb my way up and put it on the track.
Okay. Sure. So as you go up, Silas, the ghosts start to swarm over you, Asher. They're pushing their way through the charm and everything, and Ira, you can hear them getting closer. You feel your mind like unfocusing and everything as these ghosts are swarming around. They are going to claw at you, Asher, and give you a nasty case of frostbite.
Hell.
So you will take level 2 harm, frostbitten limbs, as
my
these
God.
ghosts are
Ah, not the
surrounding
limbs.
you. And they are they pass through you as you're freezing cold, Ira. Outside the box, you can sense all of these ghosts kind of pushing through this barrier and everything to get to your brother. What are you doing?
Hurry up, Silas.
Can I Can I? How does it work to interact with other ghosts when you're a ghost?
Yeah, can you gaslight the ghost?
As you would as a normal person. So you can
Let's
interact
go.
with ghosts as if they're just there because you're also in the ghost field.
Okay, I'm gonna burst out of the box, and
Like a
attack
stripper
them.
out of a cake. Oh, okay.
So,
Like
so
an
the
angry
box in your
stripper out
hands
of a cake.
explodes, Asher, as you see Ira materialize in the air over you. There is about 4 ghosts kind of surrounding him and the thing, and you can see up on the left, you can see Silas with like the boxes kind of tied to a rope, and he's climbing up, going up to plant the explosives.
Just taking my
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, and you have to pause every now and then as a train hurtles by at the top.
Whoa.
Don't let this one spark while you're still up there.
True.
Yeah, they're just picking up speed leaving the station here, so speed isn't really a problem. Or brakes aren't really a problem here. So, Ira, you're throwing down with these ghosts.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw hands.
All right,
Throw
give me an action roll here.
I guess this would be. I guess I can finesse my fists.
If that is the way that you are punching these ghosts, then you can go right on ahead.
Why did it zoom in on me?
Yeah, what?
I don't know why that happened.
I didn't do anything. Hey,
Heyo.
double 4. That doesn't mean
Okay,
anything.
partial
Good job.
success. So, how are you fighting these ghosts? What does the ghost fight look like?
It's like
Just fisticuffs, just straight up punching these ghosts.
She'll like claw at them too, I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, yeah. You start tearing into these ghosts as they turn on you, and these whispers and these voices are all around you, and you can see these ghosts are wailing. They have lost their sense of self long ago, and even now, being out here, you can feel like your connection to your previous self drift away. Like your emotions are becoming duller. You're having less control over keeping your form kind of cohesive and together. And these things are like amalgamations of like limbs pointing at odd angles, like half mist, half like translucent human and everything, and you're just like clawing at them, tearing them apart, parts of them puff into mist and then reform as it's an all-out ghost fight.
Yeah. Well, like shivering, can Asher start loading in some electroplasmic ammo too?
Yeah, sure.
Like,
Yeah, let him have it. Make an action roll. Silas, you're almost to the top. Draven, that oil has ignited and it is streaming towards, streaming like around here. You managed to finish off one of the ghosts that Ira was wrestling, Asher. Silas, you're planting the bombs right now, right after a train goes by. You can see that there are shouts and activity coming from the station itself in the distance.
Yeah.
You see there's a lot of commotion, and the spotlights are kind of angling out towards the lightning barriers. You can't see exactly what's going on in there through the haze of the lightning barrier, but Silas, people are dying. They're getting possessed by ghosts. The ghosts are swarming you, and you, one of them, it looks like a group of them are gearing up to try to either possess you or kill you and feed on your life essence.
No.
Okay.
I will.
No.
As you're working on this kind of bomb.
I will just shove it up there and just
do a rush job of it.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Make an
Shoot it
action
anyway.
roll.
Yeah. Sorry.
plus
What
Nice.
the hell is that?
That was a burp, sweetie.
You just shove it up there, tie a rope to it. You got just like a bundle of these, like, I don't know, like ceramic canisters or whatever, hanging from underneath this thing.
Dope.
The ghosts are clawing at you as you start to make your way down. They follow you down.
I will parkour.
Okay, yeah. Onto the ground where you see Ira and Asher fighting off some ghosts.
I'm just gonna run over and yank my charm all over the place.
They,
not too much Ira.
They are.
Don't care. Choop.
They are moving away, and then with renewed vigor, they try to break through your defenses, getting closer every time. Meanwhile, Draven, what are you up to?
Draven is trying to get the fuck away.
All right. Yeah. So these ghosts. Well, how are you gonna get away? What? Is it a dead sprint?
I'm gonna have to hoof it. Yeah, I got
All
nothing
right.
else.
Sure.
Hoof it.
These ghosts are gonna chase you. Make an action roll, and we'll
Okay,
see how this goes.
As they're
And-
chasing me, can I try to like ghost ward like where I'm like running away from to like get them kind of off my
Yeah, just like
trail.
chucking stuff over
Yeah.
your shoulder as you're running. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think this is sacred salt.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. You can make a roll.
Like what Farron does.
Yeah.
Just shove shit and things.
Just random stuff. Like,
Would there be a modifier?
I think the
for that?
priest blessed this. What?
Would there be like a modifier for that, or is it just clueless?
No, item. No, that is.
Okay.
Unless it tells
Alright.
you that you get a bonus.
Uh-oh.
Well, you were trying to make it an anathema. However, you were leaving a trail of ghost juice behind you as you realized, as you were throwing stuff behind you, like, oh, hold on. That wasn't the right substance. That was demon blood. And a trail of ghosts is running behind you as
Any health teams
you
still-
guys are fighting like 3 ghosts over by your tracks, and you see Draven sprinting towards you with like 8 ghosts following him.
God
I
damn
just
it.
take Asher's head and like turn it to the bomb and just point like
Get the hell out of here. Get Ira, get her out of here before she fucking disappears.
I just
I'll
turn and run,
No, wait, come back here.
trailing my duck behind me,
Silence.
fully inflated,
It's like
and I'm running.
bouncing on the
Yeah.
sand, and, like spinning
I am riding
around.
it like a horse as I am running out.
All right. You. So what are you doing, Asher? While
Well,
Silas
did
is
you
running.
take the box or not?
I'll take the box. I'll snatch
Well, the box
real quick.
blew up, right? She
Oh.
burst out of it.
Okay,
Oh,
then
hell.
I'm not worried about it. I'm just
You have
running.
other boxes from the bombs though, right?
Yeah, you have a few empty ones.
Yeah, it's here.
If she gets into a box as I'm running past it, I'll grab it. Otherwise, I'm not waiting for her.
All right.
I'll like wave to Draven to go after Silas, and then
Okay.
I'll take the shot.
Okay. Make an action roll. As you're lining up your shot, you hear a train in the distance, leaving the station through the inn rail and going out. And you can see it's like a like an open platform. There's a bunch of spirit wardens and stuff on it,
No.
and they are heading out towards the broken section of rail
On the other side.
on the inn. Well, they're coming out of the rail station towards the section that you just already blew up.
Okay, yes.
As you're lining up another shot.
Alright, can I push myself?
Sure. 2 stress for a
Yeah.
+1.
This works.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Did you get yourself stuck in
Perfectly
here?
perfect shot.
Nice.
Blows up the track right in front of a train as it's leaving the station. But as it's picking up speed, you blow it up and it kind of stops as it's the first car. The engine is kind of dangling off of the end there, like half on and half off, as the track explodes and the fire catches and starts spreading out on the track away from
Nice.
the rail station. The ghosts, however, are continuing to attack you. Silas,
grab
you're just...
my
Yeah,
sorry. I'll grab my bane off the thing, sling it around my neck, and get the fuck out of here.
okay. Silas, you're running away with one of those boxes.
I sprinted away. If Ira got into the box, I grabbed it. Otherwise, I don't care. I'm booking it away from all of this.
Sure.
Oh,
Draven, what are you doing?
I'm trying to go after him. I'm still trying to like get these ghosts off of me.
Yeah, they're catching up to you. You can feel like cold breath on the back of your neck as you're running away from them. And in the distance, you can hear the horn of another train as you see another one is coming in towards Duskfall.
Good luck getting in. I guess Draven will try to like hold his spirit bane charm out behind him as he's running too.
Yeah,
Clearly not working, but
your
I made it.
fingers are like starting to go numb with the cold as these
If
spirits
Ash-
are chasing you.
If Asher sees him like struggling to get him off, then he'll start taking shots at him with the electroplasma
Okay.
and stuff.
Sure, make a roll.
Shoot me.
I mean, it won't do anything to you.
I might be
It don't.
All right.
If
yeah.
you're a ghost, that's gonna be the weirdest plot twist.
Yeah. When a what do you call it? When a ghost gets too close to Draven and you feel them getting like nipping at your fingers, holding the charm, there's a as a bullet flies past your head and explodes into like electric energy around these things. You see that other car has reached the other railroad tracks, and there are other people on this car with these metal beams that are starting to lay them down, and you see the glow of like a welding torch.
Fuck.
Oh.
Even
Did you say the fire was also like destroying the other?
Yeah, and they're also like dumping buckets of water down onto the...
Oh fuck.
Oh.
But the fire's destroying the support beams, though, right?
Yeah, they're trying to put it out though.
Okay.
You don't think it's going to be allowed to run its full course here?
Crap.
Kill them.
yeah.
I mean, maybe.
How many welders are on that one train?
There's like 3 welders welding the temporary track into place, and then there's 2
They're
guys
awesome,
with buckets and stuff, and then there's 4 spirit wardens kind of holding out charms, and they're sprinkling stuff around on the train, trying to like keep the ghosts at bay.
Can I take shots at the welders?
Yeah, yeah, you can start trying to like snipe them
Ulf
off.
gave
of
me
them.
permission this time.
How much heat do we have? Okay, we're well, maybe B. Okay.
All right, sure, make a roll. Meanwhile, the other train on the out track is trying to back up, but it is no use. You hit a welder in the shoulder, and he's kind of like dangling there on his rope, like holding his shoulder, and there's shouts and everything, people pointing at you, and you see one person start to go back on like a little hand pump cart, heading back to Gaddock Rail.
Uh-oh.
Can we
Uh-oh.
flash back to putting another bomb?
Like further up towards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that they
Uh,
blow up if they try to go across it.
Yeah, one that you're gonna shoot.
Sure.
All right, who
Ashley.
planted it?
If it's on that track, probably Draven.
Draven. All right, take 1 stress, silence, and Draven, make an action roll here.
All right. Push myself.
Okay, that's a +2 stress for a +1 to the roll.
All right.
All right.
Nice. All right, it is in the perfect spot. Asher, are you shooting it
Mhm.
instead of the welders? All right.
I hardly know her.
Welder, I hardly know her.
Oh,
A shot rings out as there's a second explosion, this time behind them as the guy on the cart is flung off down into the sand where he hits the ground hard and stops moving. Now the spirit wardens and everybody are in this section of track where both ends are broken on a pretty sizable train car. They're unable to leave. They're getting swarmed by spirits and everything. And in the distance, you can see wind blowing as sand is starting to swirl way off. What are you 2 doing?
The sand demon.
Keep running towards the lightning barrier.
Yeah, this whole time I've just been booking it.
Yeah.
Okay. On the left side, you can see that there are people trying to get out of this train and walk on the tracks back to the rail station, and spirits are just picking them off. Like ghosts are just swooping by. The railjacks are getting overwhelmed.
Not a
Draven and Asher, you guys are heading back to the city.
Get the hell out of here, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we go like underneath the rail at some point to not get out of here right in front of the rail station?
Yeah.
So we
I
get
mean,
out closer to night market.
Yeah, as far away from the
Yeah.
station as we can.
Okay. Did you arrange for Kyle to pick you up at a different spot?
Of
Yeah.
course we did.
Yeah.
Like you would have made the drop and then kind of like slowly sailed
Circled back, yeah.
Yeah.
away.
Sail, like over here.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. You guys start heading, cutting west on the banks of the river.
We get out of the lightning, like.
How are
back
you getting
inside
Ira
of the
through it?
stream. She's back in a box.
Back in a
just a box.
different box.
Yeah.
All right. You pass through the lightning barrier, and Ira, you're relieved to hear many of the voices cease, and you are able to once again put your focus onto maintaining your form and your connection to yourself. However,
And then
at
I
this
just
point-
chuck the box behind me and I keep running.
yeah, just get zapped. You see the station is like ants running around in the distance. There's soldiers like loading up guns, like getting onto these train cars. You can see dozens of blue coats are swarming the train platform and everything. Spotlights are all around. All the floodlights in the place are on bright. And you are on the other part of the lightning barrier. And then the lightning barrier flickers again. And it flickers again as you're walking on the bank. And then it just goes out.
Oh.
Oh no.
And
No.
like just a surge of spirits course into the city, and it only lasted a second. It blinks right back on, but you lost track of how many just came through the barrier.
Holy
Oh.
shit.
Well, we didn't do that, so not
Did
our
we?
fault. I don't think so.
You see Kyle like waving at you guys from in the boat. And
I skid to a stop and just collapse onto my duck in a fetal position, just unmoving on the bank. Just
I kick him back into the boat.
Yeah.
I grab just not moving.
That's
Gotta
fine.
get out of here.
all right,
Yeah.
Kyle's
Holding
like,
my
what is
duck for
going on
support.
out there?
We gotta go. Don't ask questions.
As you're rowing away, you see boats leave the station and start to follow you at a high speed.
No, don't do that.
And they're rowing after you. Kyle's rowing as hard as he possibly can, but they are gaining
could
on
we
you.
jump? Where do we get into the boat? Is there like any pipes here where we are?
You would know of those because of your your, what do you call them, underground maps and passkeys. Sure, you can flash back to like plotting an escape route there. Asher, you can take one stress.
We jump over the boat into the pipes, take Kyle with us, and get
Yeah.
out of here.
Oh, like abandoned ship.
pretty
Like
much.
just use it to get across the bank and then.
Sure, so you dive into this polluted water.
No, no,
Wow.
like jump onto the boat, go to the other side, and get into the pipes.
Super pipes.
Oh, not an
Like
underwater
not getting
pipe.
into the water, but using the boat to go across and then.
Oh, okay.
Start in the water.
I
Right.
said an underwater pipe and you were like, yeah,
Underwater pipe? I'm sorry.
that's fine.
I
So
didn't
you want to
hear that.
find one that is
That's
over
fine.
water,
I mean,
which is fine. There's some there. I just
yeah, that's yeah.
all
yeah,
right.
sorry.
Sounds good.
I did not hear that part. I apologize.
At least I think that's what I said. I don't know. I
I-
don't remember anymore. There's spotlights on you as you hear people saying, "Stop right where you are," and you can see.
I stop.
No.
Back them along.
Just clutching my
so
duck.
You're like getting into these pipes and everything, and
Yeah.
it's 6. Shots start ringing out and pinging off of this pipe as you guys climb inside and hurry underground. And behind you, you can see your boat is filled with holes and starts sinking underwater as you round a corner, and you can hear voices shouting, "They went in there!" And
Shit.
they climb into the pipes, and you can hear
Start
footsteps
zigzagging.
behind you.
Start going like down random pipes,
Yeah, and you guys have maps and stuff, so
Yeah. like fake them out, keep going
Yeah.
like different directions.
so I think this will be a group action. I think
I
to
could do
lose
that.
them.
And we have something else for that. I remember this.
If we get multiple 6s between us,
Yes.
it's critical.
It's critical. Okay, I will lead because I have. When I lead a group action using that action, I suffer only 1 stress, regardless. So let's do prowl because we're trying to be sneaky through the tunnels.
Okay, so everybody roll prowl.
Prowl.
Prowl. All right, there's 1 6. Oh, all right, you take 1 stress, Silas.
Okay. Did anybody else get a 6?
Nobody else has rolled yet.
Oh.
Ira.
Oh. Whoa.
Oh, God.
Oh, that
Oh,
was so
boy.
close.
Okay, I only take 1 stress regardless of
Yeah.
failure, so I take 1, but we did not get the benefit from the multiple.
Yeah, you didn't
success.
crit,
Okay.
but you still
Right,
succeeded.
But I still,
So you're able to lose them in these pipes, like taking weird routes, like jumping into cisterns and stuff, and swimming.
Hi, cisterns.
Hey, cisterns. And yeah, you lose them in these drainage pipes, and so you are inside this pipe, water like dripping and running in between your feet. Kyle is in there shaking. He's like, "This was not in the job description."
There was no job description. And I smack him with my duck and keep running.
So where are you guys heading?
Home? Or are we going, or do we want to pop up? Are we doing the blue coat still, too, like right now?
Well, they're all distracted right now.
Okay, then yeah, we'll pop up near there.
Okay, in Charter Hall.
Yeah.
All right. What are you guys gonna use to blow it up?
Oh,
Yeah.
fire.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't. That was not a serious suggestion. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, you guys basically like climb out of a sewer grate, like in somebody's like backyard or something, and
I mean,
you're in
How
this kind of
quickly?
what?
Sorry. How quickly could we go back to the warehouse and get back to Charter Hollow?
I mean, it's gonna take a while, and the city's kind of swarming with blue coats. You can hear there's a lot of activity outside. I mean, you could have set it up in advance.
yeah.
The gunpowder underneath in the sewers.
Yeah, shit ton. Gunpowder plot 2.0. Yeah.
So you wanted to hide some near where you're coming out from here?
Ah.
Yeah. All right. So that was Asher's suggestion. So you get to take 1 stress for that. As you guys see the barrels of powder that you stashed in the sewers here underneath this grate. What are you doing?
Is there enough yield there to bring down the blue coat headquarters? Did the pipes even go under? I assume they would.
Some smaller ones do. None that you can easily, like, as a group. None as wide as the one that you're in right now.
Yeah, okay.
You would have to crawl to get through the ones that go directly to their headquarters.
Is
Could
there enough
Ira go in
yield
and
there to-
see how much people too are in the
Yeah.
building?
Yeah, if she wants to.
And go
I will look.
All right. You out of the sewer grate and look around. There's blue coats. They're all running towards Night Market. So it's like a sea of cops, and you see civilians kind of panicking and running around. Some construction crew nearby has stopped working on one of those pipes and is kind of looking around, panicking. You also sense there's a lot of ghosts around, way more than usual. Seems like the city has gotten an influx of ghosts all of a sudden. Wonder how that happened.
I hate to see it.
But you see the Blue Coats headquarters in front of you. It's a tall, like 10-story building, straight up and down, although it does kind of branch out and down on the first story. And there are several doors to it, several windows that go all the way up. You can see the flag of the governor flying over at the roof. And yeah, there's a bunch of Blue Coats all like scrambling around, getting into carriages and gear, like strapping on like belts with guns and all that stuff, and heading over to Night Market. There's a few, like 2 or 3 higher ranking officers that are kind of commanding the whole operation out front.
They're scrambling. They're scrambling.
Yes. Get on
So at
with
least
it.
for now, it's incredibly busy at this
Yeah.
exact moment.
Can wait till they all disperse.
Sure. You want to leave Ira as a lookout up here and see when a
She don't
majority of them
mind.
leave. Hmm.
She doesn't mind.
All right. What are the rest of you doing?
Gathering up gunpowder.
Yeah, sure.
Do we want to like spread it around all the floors and then just light the fucker on fire?
I mean, sure, yeah.
That's kind of what he asked us to do, is like burn it down. So
Yeah.
that'll.
So a
That'll
good
work.
part of the bottom floors are made of stone and concrete, and it has a
Yeah.
concrete foundation as well. I mean, like the interior is made of wood, like the dividing walls and everything, but the main structure itself is stone and concrete.
We can start making some bombs then, I guess. Like little...
Yeah, I suppose. Or I could have probably had some prepared as well too for this.
So what are you doing?
I guess we're blowing it up from the bottom floor. Is that what we're doing?
Bottom floor, put a couple above too, just to.
How
sure
are
it
you gonna
comes
get
down.
inside?
Yeah, that's the thing. Because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be at least a few blue coats in. I don't think they all gonna leave. You think?
Doubtful, but once they're not all there, then we can like sneak in.
Yeah. We don't have enough gunpowder to like blow it up from the pipes underneath it.
We can't get to the underneath. The pipes are too
that's
small.
true.
Like you can crawl through the pipes to reach the station. Like,
We fit
it's
the
just gonna be
barrels
hard to get those barrels through unless you put the gunpowder in like a different form. And you don't think that the gunpowder alone is gonna be able to take the entire structure down.
Okay. Then
Like it'll cause damage. It's not gonna take the whole thing down.
Yeah. All right. Then never mind. I guess we'll put them like inside the building itself. The bombs.
Mhm.
Some on the bottom floors, some in the upper floors.
Yep, I think so.
Okay.
We don't have to go too tall, because once those bottom levels are out, then it'll just fall down, hopefully. But
Yeah, put them on some type of like
Mhm.
structural support so they'll get weakened.
So how are you gonna get into the first floor?
That's a good question.
or like a window or a back door. Is there a back door? Or like
I
I start like running, like kind of like moving around up there, like I'm like in a panic, like everybody else.
Yeah, you can climb out there and start running around.
Yeah.
Are the structural support like in the inside, or could we plant the bombs like on the outside of the building?
There's not a lot of like pillars outside. You would have to know how this building was constructed, like have access to the schematics to properly blow the whole thing up in one go.
We'll just eyeball it then. Okay.
I mean, if you want to flash back, you can. It's just
I cannot.
off the top of your head, you're not going to know exactly what you need to do to blow this building up and make it collapse.
Okay.
I mean, you can guess, but that can
Well, I
always
just-
go wrong.
Yeah, I just don't know how I would get the schematic. That might be a good idea. I could still flash back. You want me to do that? Think that's a good
Sure.
idea?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. I will flash back to try and get the schematics.
All right, how are you going to get them?
That's a good question.
Would Costa know about like building schematics, since they're like
What's her relation?
they're one of the deadly friends. They're a bounty hunter.
The bounty hunter?
Yeah. I don't know.
She would know like government officials that you can talk to, but nobody
That would do it.
architecturally related.
Okay.
Could we pay Olv? The thing is, Draven doesn't really know anyone.
I wouldn't have anybody else that would know.
What else is here?
I am here. Can I see if my locksmith friend has like done work on the building and would have like any sort of plans about stuff?
Sure, make a fortune roll, 2D.
Okay. Do we get benefits for that too, or is that something else?
Fortune? No, you're thinking of the engagement roll.
Aha. Engagement and entanglement.
Okay. He says that he did some work on there a long time ago, but he wasn't allowed to keep the schematics. He had to put them back in, he had to give them back to the guy that he got them from.
Does he remember
Once he was done.
anything?
He remembers that he remembers there's 2 big, like, structural things that he wasn't allowed to drill into, like when he was installing security systems and stuff. But he says that he knows that there's more than just that.
Right. I will share that. And what do we think the odds
So
are?
you'll
if
take
we
1 stress.
Okay. What do we think the odds are if we just like chuck bombs into the building? Like,
There's still blue coats like swarming around here, so
yeah, but
It
once
would
it
be
dies
more-
down, I guess.
it'd be more visible.
Yeah.
What if we like Molotov it and just throw things into the building?
Did Ulf care if people knew about this one, or just the
Well,
lighting
they're
one?
gonna know once it happens, regardless, right?
No, I
The
mean like
building's gonna
about like
collapse.
if they know kind of that someone did it.
He didn't specify.
Nah, I don't think we're making this look like an accident. This is gonna be.
Well, no, but
This is very quick succession.
I don't know if we want to get seen throwing bombs into the.
Oh, we can wait until it dies down, and then if we can't
Yeah.
break in, we can just
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
That's fine.
chuck stuff in. And hope for
Everybody
the
got a
best.
mask, cause Asher does.
Mask
I'm a
up.
ghost.
I'm a ghost.
I'm a
You got a
ghost,
ghost
bitch.
mask. You won't know who I'm the
You-
ghost of.
You can literally just become invisible.
Yeah. Literally.
Alright, so what's the plan? A few hours pass, and Ira, you see that the crowds are starting to die down as the blue coats are doing crowd control and everything, and there's a large crowd has gathered in front of the station of people asking, like, what's going on? Are we under attack? Like, do we need to be
The
worried?
rail station or the HQ?
HQ. Like, they've put up, like, a barricade, and people are like what's going on?
Yeah.
We have a right to know! And, like,
While
yelling
they were
at the
still
blue
kind
coats.
of like swarming, could we have gotten up and behind the building and then waited for it to?
Sure, you'd have to make a
down.
roll for that, though, because there's a lot of people out.
Yeah.
Mm,
Mm-mm-mm.
mm.
Are there any pipes that come up behind the building that we can get to? Or is
You
it
could
still
get
just
one
those
in
tiny
the
ones?
street
I can-
near the
I
back
can
of
lead
the
a group
building, but
action
you
roll
couldn't
if we
get
want.
one in the back of the building.
But I need to make tea, so hold on.
Oh my god. Well, Ronan wants to do a group action, but he fucked off, so.
Oh, okay.
There's a blue coat with a bullhorn that's like, do not panic. We have the situation under control.
Out!
Not enough, I think.
And somebody's like, what's happening? Why is the rail station burning? And he's like, do not panic. We have this under control.
Does the station look like it's burning now? Or just the rails?
They're talking about the rail station.
Yeah, yeah.
The rail station, yeah.
No, I know, but is the station on fire?
Oh, actual Gaddock rail? You can see smoke coming from that direction. You're not sure exactly what's going on.
Heh, nice.
We
Wait
have
for the
dispatched the military. Do not panic.
Not the military.
Remain calm. The situation is under control.
I hope it's not under control, otherwise we're fucked.
Yeah. Are we waiting on Ronan to do that?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm fine. with
Gotta
that.
hurry the
I'm
fuck
back.
up.
I'm
Nanor
back,
the
I'm back.
sneak.
I'm coming.
Nanor.
I'm coming.
Yeah, we're just-
I'm coming. Hold on.
We're gonna get a guest appearance from Nanor before this.
So, how are you gonna get into the station?
Do we wanna? Oh, my headphones are so sweaty.
Gross.
Yeah, it's really gross. Are we prowling our way in? Is that what we want to do? Are we sneaking in? Is that what's happening?
Well, I was saying if we like get behind the building before everything like completely died down.
Okay. I can do that.
You'll still have to make a roll.
Yeah, that's fine. I can lead a group action roll to prowl.
Okay. Everybody roll.
Prowl it.
Here we
All
go.
right, there's
Oh.
one. There's one. Oh,
Hey,
critical!
yes!
Nice. Oh, you take one stress.
Yeah, that's fine. One stress regardless of failure, and critical success now.
Yeah, you use the noise of the crowd and the distraction of like this kind of like angry group of like panicked, scared group of people to get towards the back, and somebody had left a window open on the ground floor, and you're able to sneak in through the back, and you're in some kind of like locker room where on the other side you can hear two bluecoats talking as they're like changing into their uniforms and everything, and they're like, you guys know you heard anything about what's going on out there? And somebody's like, well,
Yeah,
I heard something
no,
about yeah, it was us. Somebody's like, the lightning barrier, it went down the tracks, something exploded on the tracks, a train crashed or something, I don't know, it's bad out there. And the guy's like, so what's this about the military getting involved? They coming all the way over from White Crown for this? And he's like, apparently the governor declared a state of emergency.
And Ron DeSantis, piece of shit.
And so you are in the bottom floor here as they like run out, loading up their guns as they walk out. You're in this locker room here. What form are the explosives in right now?
I assume more transportable than the last ones.
Like little
So, like,
ceramic
same
containers.
design-ish.
Like pipe bombs or something. I don't
Oh,
know. Yeah.
pipe bomb, yeah. All right. So there's a door that leads out into a hallway, and then there's a row, and then it like kind of turns 90 degrees at the end, and there's rows of doors along. The inside here is like made of wood and drywall and stuff. What are you gonna do?
Suitable place, you guys think, or
I mean, we're gonna
I
put 'em in
shared the
multiples
knowledge
and-
of the
yeah.
pillars.
Yeah.
okay?
Find those big pillars first, and then try to find
Yeah.
similar things.
Yeah,
like
you know
similar
of
looking
two of them.
areas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
I
look
I would
for stuff
assume it'd be
similar.
pretty symmetrical in the building, so
Right.
we could go look.
All government buildings are, you know. Love their symmetry.
Sure.
And if we don't find stuff, then we'll just put it wherever. We'll just start
Yeah.
spacing it out and stuff, and putting on
Okay.
things that, like, tossing it up. Well, don't toss it, but we'll, like, stick stuff all over the place. And just... we end Embers
I'll
tonight and just
spike
kill
it.
ourselves.
This is how it ends.
Yeah.
We're done. This is the
Game
last
over.
job off.
Hope you're
We're
proud.
getting
For
out one
real
way or
this
the
time.
other.
Yeah.
Our way.
So you start walking down the hallway, and
I change it to a uniform before we go.
from
I
one
like-
of these
Oh.
lockers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would
Yeah.
have done that.
You all gonna
Just-
change into uniforms except Ira is.
Aw,
I
I'll hold
can't
one
wear
up
clothes.
to her.
Don't. That looks hideous, and I don't want to wear that.
And Draven wouldn't be carrying the bombs like out in public either. He'd be like hanging them
Like
in,
a bag, like a
jacket
duffel
or-
bag.
Yeah,
Okay.
that or like maybe the inside of his jacket. Or,
Jacket, not in public, please.
Shut up.
Oh. So you guys run into like the lobby
We were down
area,
in the
which is
sewers. It was fine.
which is where the
Jacket.
which is where like this hallway leads, and you can see there are bluecoats running around. They see you, and one of them like runs up and says, "Hey, you Stevens, get your butt out there. There's an angry mob before me."
I look up my shirt to see if it says
Yeah.
and then I just run.
He's like, "You three, get out there."
I still have my duck, by the way, just throwing it out there.
All right. So we're just sending everybody outside. Are you serious?
Look,
Shouldn't
there's
somebody be in here?
There's an angry mob knocking on our door here, demanding
Hey,
answers.
hey.
We're gonna need crowd control. Go get the shields.
I'll go get the fucking shit. You guys get out there then. We'll go grab them. Fucking angry mobs. God fucking damn it.
And then he points at you, Draven. He's like, "Cromwell, take that evidence, put it in the locker, and then get out here. I need you to do some paperwork. We got a lot of reports to write."
Understood.
Yes.
There's an angry mob outside. Go do some paperwork.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Fine,
bureaucracy, baby.
Yeah,
Is
right.
Ira on the ceiling right now?
Yeah, where's Ira?
Elastigirled her way up into the ceiling. Just-
I broke the glass ceiling.
Oh my god. You did it.
You did what Hillary couldn't.
Oh God!
You can't
No,
say
please.
that.
No, please.
Jesus
She's gonna come
Christ.
after you.
Quick, delete the
stream's
stream
gonna
like
get
she
taken.
deleted the emails.
We're gonna have the clippers on her
We
ass.
can't say that here.
You know what they did to Epstein. You know what they did.
Oh, Christ alive.
If I don't show up on Tuesday, it wasn't an accident.
We won't even know by tomorrow.
Oh my
You
God.
wouldn't be here anyway.
I'm not playing Xenoblade all weekend. I will
If your
check
name
in, I
doesn't pop
promise.
up on my Switch, I'm calling the police.
So, Silas, you run
Hillary.
outside. The guy with the bullhorn hands it to you and says, my vocal
Oh.
cords really need a break. Here, take it.
I write a note and hold it up to the bullhorn.
This is the disaster anyways.
The guy looks over and he's like
Whatever.
chugging water. He's like, Stevens, what are you doing?
I'll
Keep
write
them
down.
back. They're like rattling the barricade. Like, we need answers now.
Got laryngitis, you can't.
Yeah, I'll write down. I blew out my vocal cords earlier.
It's like, you're useless, Stevens.
I'm gonna run back inside.
No, don't come back inside. I need help manning the barricade.
And I bring my duck with me. I just go inside.
Oh my god.
And
damn.
you see some of people in the crowd start like throwing rocks and
Cool.
stuff, and
Oh, that's good then. That'll look.
I shield the duck with my body to make sure it doesn't get hit by
yeah,
a
the
rock.
rocks are like blinking off of your back. Asher, what are you up to?
Asher will take some. Once that guy walks away, he'll go back to the bag and take some out, and then start looking for places. Like or the jacket or whatever. He'll like reach up into Draven's jacket and pull some stuff.
Yeah.
From
Put it under
behind.
his own.
Asher's.
From
No,
behind.
no. Asher's going for it.
Jacket in public.
So Draven, what are you doing? Guy told you to take it to evidence and then come find him.
I'll go, yeah, sure, and then as soon as I'm out of the eyesight of that guy, I'm just gonna try and follow Asher, I guess. Because I don't even know where evidence is.
I don't know where the fucking shields are. I'm just playing.
We just actually start doing the jobs here.
I'm not working here.
Wait,
They're
we're
not
cops
paying me
now.
shit.
Full 180 of the campaign. We
Yeah.
become the blue coat.
This is after hours. I ain't doing shit.
Asher, make a roll to plant these explosives. Ira, what are you up to? There's an angry mob
Cool.
outside.
Cool.
There's what's going on?
Jill.
Hold on, Jill.
I'm so sorry. I'm reading something. What's happening?
What are you doing?
My God.
Well, that's a choice.
I think that's blasphemous.
Yeah, I think so too.
Depends on your religion,
Ooh.
That's true. That's true.
because the Greeks love to fuck their gods.
That
Was
is.
it consensual though?
Not always.
And
Not
did they
always.
know? And did they know they were gods?
One of them was a swan.
That
Yeah, she got
corkscrew dick
raped by that
bait
swan.
me.
That wasn't consensual.
That's true.
Swans.
anyway.
Swans, the OG dolphins.
Well, it was Zeus, but
Well, there was Zeus. Anyway, what is the sitch? What am I seeing?
there's an angry mob outside. Draven and Asher are planting bombs in the police station when they're supposed to be doing police work.
We don't work here.
Correct.
Silas has sprinted into the station after being reprimanded for not being able to shout at the crowd. So what are you
I'm doing that thing where you look like you're doing something by just moving with a purpose. So I'm just like running
Like
around the
carrying
building.
papers around.
Yeah. Looking like I'm doing something, but I'm not doing anything.
I'm gonna follow Draven and Asher. I
Okay.
think.
Still staying on the glass ceiling.
Just yell down at us if anybody walks in.
It's been shattered.
Yeah, keeping watch and alerting. So yeah, you from your vantage point up top, you can see somebody on like a balcony on the second floor, like tons of people like coming down.
Eat them.
They're like 3 or 4 officers walking down the stairs.
Eat all of them.
Also, when we plant the bombs, it won't be obvious. It'll be like hidden, of course. Clarify.
I will meet up with them at some point in my travels and just like
Okay.
toss
In my
the papers on the
travels.
floor, and I will journey with the trio, with the two of them.
Is it like messy in here now? Like, are there papers everywhere?
Yeah,
Like,
and I mean,
It's
pretty
been
sure
messy after I've been
Silas-
running through. Yeah, I'm
Silas
just
has been
throwing stuff.
contributing to the chaos.
well, I was
like,
gonna say if you keep your stack of papers, we can cover the bombs in paper.
I mean,
So
I'll
it
just
looks
pick
like
some up off the
Yeah.
floor and grab some.
just
Yeah.
start dumping papers on these bombs. Sure.
Just to hide them.
Yeah. So you have 2 pillars that you know are the support beams here, but you know that there are other structurally important pieces here.
Right.
What are you all doing?
Who has architecture lore here?
Where's Zal
Where's
when
that?
you need him?
Oh yeah.
I don't
Right.
believe that's a thing.
Who's good at like? Is anyone good at surveying stuff?
I have a dot in it, sure.
I have 1 dot, yeah.
Yeah, you could. I mean, you could do a group action with it if you all want to search for something like relevant.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Because, like, could we use our knowledge of where the first 2 beams are to kind of, like, see where else
Yeah,
they'd
your
be in the
effect would be
building?
greater here.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
3 to 5.
So
I can't
who's
take any
leading?
more stress, so I'm not.
I
leading.
am.
Okay, everybody roll a survey.
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 So the effect is what?
Survey, sir.
Survey.
Survey, I suck
Alright,
at
so
this
you
one.
take 1 stress, Silas. 2, well, only 1.
Nope, I take
actually.
one.
So
I
we
take one
need
no matter
1
what.
more, I think, from. Okay, so partial success. You don't find any support beams, however, you do know that there is a pretty large boiler in the basement that kind of like runs a lot of stuff around here.
Should mosey on
Let's
down.
get it.
Yeah.
Well, one of us should probably, and then the rest of us can just
Draven.
start.
Maybe Draven.
Okay.
Some Draven
Because the
down
rest
there
of
with
us
the
can just
explosives.
start chucking
Yeah.
things on the ground.
yeah.
Like,
I like run up to
Random.
people and just like gesture wildly and shove some papers in their hand and like turn them around and push them somewhere and and then I sprint somewhere else.
Make a roll for that. Let's see how well
Oh,
this
no.
goes.
oh no. Silence.
Oh, no. Oh no. I'm gonna try to finesse them with my with my acting.
Please.
Yes.
So before long, the first 2 floors are covered in scattered papers. You hear somebody screaming walking down the stairs. Why is my station an absolute pigsty? Where are the interns? Tell them to get filing. We have a mob out there. The Gata Grill's on fire, and we have people throwing papers around.
I'm just gonna like nudge my head to somebody and then walk away. Like, when he's like, "Who is him?" Sell out, narc.
So meanwhile,
Like,
Draven,
pull
you're
their
going
arms
down
back
to the boiler
towards
room.
you so it looks like they're shoving
Yeah.
it in your hands.
Yeah. Yeah, like,
Guy like
Draven's blocking
stalks
the
over to
door.
you too. Draven, you're in the basement. You see this massive like boiler in here. What are you doing?
So obviously we need a way to trigger the explosion. I don't want to be here
Oh.
when the explosion happens. So is there a way to like wreck the boiler so it like overheats and eventually explodes?
Yeah, you could make it so that it's a timed thing. Yeah,
Yeah, sabotage, of course.
yeah, or you would have to make a roll for that, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, wreck.
Set it off. We're all still in the
Rick.
building. Ira's the only one that makes it out.
I'm gonna push myself again, so I'll take 2 stress.
Okay.
Risky standard. All right. Please.
How you doing on stress there?
Oh,
Ooh.
Wasn't worth it.
So
I'm gonna die.
there is an explosion downstairs that you guys hear upstairs, and you hear one of all the officers stop, and they're like, "What was that?" And then you hear like mechanical grinding. Meanwhile, downstairs, it's just belching fire at you. You're like getting scorched. You're gonna take level 2 harm. Like
Oh
burns
shit.
all over. The thing is starting to like overheat. There's like stuff like moving around, grinding inside of it. Hot air is starting to like shoot out of all the vents upstairs. And Draven, this whole thing is caught on fire and is currently burning. The room is filling up with smoke. You can barely see the stairs up.
Can I? I'm getting out if I can, as
Sure.
quickly and quietly and sneakily as I can.
Yeah, sure. You start running up the stairs, fling the door open, smoke billowing into the main lobby of this station. There's two bluecoats. They're like, "What is going on down here? Cromwell, well, you were supposed to be outside. Why are you in the boiler room?"
Could I? Hang on. Everything I have here that can help. Can I use my venomous abilities to knock him out with my capsule?
Just
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you have your knockout gas in a fake tooth, and you just and they just fall to the ground, and you hear, "Officers down! Officers down!"
I'm running.
You're running.
Did anyone else see that?
No, but they didn't see what you did, but they saw them like hit the floor.
Okay, through the smoke and stuff, I'm gonna try to use the smoke as a cover to just get the fuck away.
Okay, yeah, make a roll for that. Meanwhile, are these bombs set to a timer, or do you need to manually detonate them?
I would assume if we're setting many, we were not going to try to manually detonate all the bombs.
Yeah, like a chemical timer or something.
Like, once that all starts, like, exploding downstairs, Ash is gonna run upstairs to the next level.
Okay.
And just start, like, slipping bombs and, like, plants and shit. Like,
Sure.
wherever you can hide them, just going as quick as he can at this point.
Alright, Draven, you want to make a tinker roll here? Or I can't call for
Prowl.
specific rolls. No, to see how well these bombs timers were set up.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, you
I'm
can
gonna
use a
push
different
myself
action if you want. I'm not supposed to tell you which action to use, but
Worst
I know,
DM.
bad GM.
SMH.
Let's look at a prowl away too. Hang on.
5.
I'm gonna
Okay,
push
yeah, and then you
myself
can.
with
Okay, sure.
'cause
Ira,
I'm
what are you
a
up
little
to? This room is filling with smoke.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna leave.
I leave.
Wow, throwback to that one episode. I have an
Yeah,
idea.
I'm also going to leave just while this is happening. I'm just
Alright.
Ash
gonna
is
walk
gonna
out.
get the last of them out and then start making
Okay,
his way up.
you're gonna start coming down the stairs and getting out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
As
I'll
you
wait
reach-
for Draven, but I'll start getting out,
Draven's
yeah.
trying to get out. Yeah.
Oh, you're helping him with the bombs upstairs. Draven.
Or getting out.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
with
just
Asher.
leaving.
Yeah.
I'll meet up with him downstairs. And then...
Okay, before you two go downstairs, Silas and Ira, you are out of the building.
Uh-oh.
The bombs on the first floor go off, and there are explosions under your feet as the whole building shakes. You hear screams from outside as there's just mass panic. Silas and Ira, you see there are people panicking outside. That crowd is like scared, and they're pushing up against the barricades. They're turning around, like it's just hysteria.
I kept the bullhorn from earlier, so I just shout, "Now is the time to panic!" and I chuck it and I run.
Make a roll.
Oh my
Let's see. Let's see.
Holy shit.
Let's see what happens here.
Hey, Draven, I think we're jumping out a window.
Think what I'm thinking? Aim for the bushes.
God, if I break my legs again, he's going to kill me.
So downstairs, it's just an inferno. All those papers that you scattered around everywhere just catch fire. It spreads all around. It's an inferno. Below, it's coming up the stairs. Bluecoats are running up the stairs on fire, collapsing onto desks, which light the papers on the desk on fire.
Yes.
Soon enough, the bombs that you put in the plants start going off.
Let's go.
You guys
Out
are in
a
the
window.
building. Where are you going?
Grab Draven, go to the end of the hallway, jump out a fucking
Jump
window.
out a window.
Jump out a window. Yeah.
Like, is there a fire escape right there?
Oh, you already jumped out the window. Just go for it.
Yeah, you jump out the window.
You gotta commit. You gotta
Oh
commit.
no.
Oh, my legs. We're
Please
only
break
on
your
the
legs
second
again.
floor. We'll
Please
be
break your
fine. This
legs
isn't the
again,
10th
please.
floor this time.
Please break your legs.
So,
I want
Asher,
nothing
you're
more.
the one that's gonna break the fall, right?
I can break the fall. Well, I'm already
Asher
injured, but...
puts you
I've got
under
two.
and
Yes.
I'm not breaking these legs again.
I just want to keep my legs.
Somebody
from
break
getting
your
impacted.
legs,
I'll
please.
break whatever else. Just
Part of this is
not the
Draven's
leg.
fault, anyways. Yeah, I can take the hit.
We'll like
Alright.
wrap around each other to where like Asher's
mean,
legs are on top of his
you-
and Asher's underneath him.
Alright, you guys
Yin
hit the
yang.
ground and roll like that.
Okay.
You're both gonna be very bruised after this, but it's a one-story fall into some greenery or
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Break your
decorative
legs,
mushrooms
break
or
your
whatever,
legs.
so you're
That's a
good.
one
But
I
round.
don't
then
have the broken
Okay.
legs.
there's
your legs.
gouts of fire that erupt from the windows as glass breaks. People are getting trampled in the streets. They're panicking. Bluecoats are trying to keep order. They run forward. They're getting caught up in the mob. What are you all doing? It is
Kid,
pure
but
chaos.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. After I incited the mob, I'm just gonna run away.
We're running.
I like look for Ira to go get her, and then we get the fuck out of here.
Okay, sure. Where are you heading?
Home.
Ulf.
Oh,
Maybe.
Ulf is.
Ulf.
Ulf is.
I
close.
would. I don't know if we want to run to Ulf right after this all happened. Like at least for right now.
That's fair. Yeah, we'll book
We'll
it.
we're
like
still
circle
our-
the city a bit, and then we'll go.
Well, hang on. We're still in our blue coat outfits.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
still
yeah.
wearing blue
We'll
coat
get
uniforms.
to an alley and like,
Shoo.
Yeah, get into an alley. Yeah.
Just
Quick
speed
change.
strip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bells are bong 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 going out throughout the city.
yeah.
Uh,
Asher's starting to like get really clammy at this point.
It's a cacophony of those bells as you see crows are just orbiting the whole station.
Especially wait, after jumping out the window too, he is like full blown panic attack at this point.
I am
He's like
cackling.
breathing hard, just like
I'm cackling maniacally this entire time.
Fire all around you.
Like that. Like the
Hoisting
picture
my
of that
duck in the air.
Elmo with the fire around.
Asher like grabs onto Ira's hand as best as he can
just
and is not
Goes
well
through.
like I thought you said it could kind of.
Kind of. Like holding on to jello.
He holds on to her hand as much as he can.
Alright.
He's not letting her
Draven's pushing Silas along too.
Your fingers are cold and starting to go numb.
That's fine. I already got frostbite in him. How much worse could it get?
It could be double frostbite.
Ah,
You lose your hand and can't shoot anymore.
no.
That's your trigger finger.
Hell. I got another hand.
Just learn
Flashback
to shoot
to
left-handed.
Asher being ambidextrous.
I mean, he's got 2 pistols at some points. I'd
Pew-pew.
assume he could.
So
You
where are
put
you
both
guys heading?
pistols in one hand.
Yeah, do we wanna-
home,
Go.
Yeah,
like-
we'll
run around the cities a little bit and then.
Yeah.
yeah, and then back to the docks.
Okay.
Like we'll make
Mingle
like
with
a.
the chaos a little bit.
Yeah,
like,
we'll
for
make
the
a-
night or
we'll make a
two, and
route.
then-
It was
Alright.
we were here, right? Charter Hall.
Yeah, you were in Charter Hall for the Blue Coat
Yeah, we'll
headquarters.
like loop around kind of and just.
Yeah.
Heading to the Drunken Barracuda.
Yeah.
All right. You guys run from the burning tower that is the Blue Coat headquarters. At least the one that's not in White Crown. And you head back into the Drunken Barracuda. You slam the door shut. There's mass panic even out here on the docks. Like ships are packing up and leaving. People are like, it's the end times! It's the end times! The sun's gonna go out now! This is one of the signs!
I'm gonna go
I-
get Bram
I leave.
and
and
try
come
to
back.
get him in.
I leave, and 5 minutes later come back and just like make a line of drugs on the bar and just snort it. Just chop.
Draven's just holding his head like I can't believe I fucked up those timers. Holy shit. I could have died.
And you hear from inside your base here a
Excuse me?
slow clap.
No!
As you see sitting at one of your booths, there's Ulf. He's
Oh,
got
God.
5 guys with him.
Holy
He's
shit, don't
above
scare
30
us like
dudes.
Five
that.
guys. Yum.
Yeah, he brought 5 guys.
got
He's like,
burgers.
"You guys
Hey.
hungry?"
Nom nom nom.
It's 6 dudes here.
So he hands you the burgers and he's like, you guys are doing amazing. This is truly astonishing. In fact, I do think we're ahead of schedule.
Oh,
Excellent.
The drugs won't be ready yet, but
yeah, well,
you know, this is the perfect opportunity.
And Silence is lighting up his own mic.
Yes.
Yeah. Woo!
Do you actually say that, or do you just say
Yup.
that
No, I
silently? Okay.
He says,
Oh no, it's better if I do
holds
it
a burger
silently.
up. Cheers to that, brother.
Blink.
So are there 5 other guys?
Yeah,
in
there
here
are 5 other dudes here.
with the burgers.
With-
then I
yeah, they
uncork.
had to carry all the burgers.
Uncork the moonshine and just waterfall it down.
Yeah. They say,
Ah.
well, you know, we were going to save this for later, but you know, with the riots in the streets and everything, it may be time to at least start on the finale here.
What exactly is the finale? I don't think you've told us.
Well, there's something we need to do first. There's Bowmore Bridge over there in the bay. You know, the one that goes to White Crown. That all the
Yes.
soldiers are going to start marching over once they have their gear in order and everything.
Yes.
Well, you still have
More
some explosives left, right?
Cool.
With the
And then
governor's
be able to help.
stronghold cut off and most of the military trapped on White Crown, there's not going to be much leadership around here.
Go and do it right now if you want to lend a hand.
I won't be lending a hand. I
Well,
have other
not you,
matters
I
to
know.
attend to in the laboratory. I did bring my, some of my best men here, you know. Would have been here sooner, but they insisted on getting 5 guys.
I'm not complaining about that. I'm starving.
It's canon. Dustball has
It's-
5 guys.
Yeah. It's, so, you gotta blow up that bridge.
Alright, right now?
No time like the present, huh?
I suppose.
I already got the money over there. And there's just a trunk full of money, like cash.
Yo.
Well, shit,
On the ground.
alright.
You don't have time to count it, but it's a lot.
It's-
After this is over, just stay inside.
Alright.
Will do.
The next couple weeks will be a doozy.
Right.
You let us know when you come back out.
You'll know.
Ominous.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, men, good luck! Screw White Crown. And
Screw White Crown.
he leaves.
I'll pour Ulf a shot before.
Yeah, he throws it back, says, making history here.
And then the second he's gone, I take 3.
All the guys are
Let's go.
standing around, they're like, so you still got explosives, right?
Always.
Alright. One of them's like,
They're
Bowmore
good.
Bridge. It's a big one.
Oh.
There's straight up
Nice.
houses on that thing.
Shit.
Oh hell, alright.
Any plans?
Y'all got a boat?
We got
Yeah,
a boat.
Let's go.
Okay, improvise on the way. I like it. And,
I mean,
We
don't
do
think
these
we have
things
much
called
time.
flashbacks, and you know, we
Yeah.
kind of just take care of the plating then.
oh, that's crazy.
I
It's
mean-
like a play I saw called the Seas Dozen. Just like, yeah. Anyway,
If we get to both ends, blow up all of the supports.
are
and
we
then
gonna
to
have
the
enough?
middle.
Are we gonna have enough explosives for that?
Got more gunpowder in the warehouse, don't we?
Oh, we're not gonna have time for downtime.
No, yeah, and I have.
We're
like,
not gonna be. We're
I
not
have
gonna be
so
able to
much
flash.
stress too.
We're not
it's
gonna be able to
good.
flash back a lot.
No, I know.
All right.
Ruh-roh.
So you guys get on the boat in the docks and start heading out.
Well, if we can get to the warehouse before that and like start.
Yeah.
Start like prepping more bombs and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, make a roll.
I'm not the tinkerer.
Yep.
I will.
I don't know if I can assist in any way. I don't think
Is
that's
this
a thing.
still risky standard?
Yep.
All right. Figured I might be. Oh no.
Alright.
Ah,
You got your bombs. They're like, all right. Here's the problem. The Paragon patrols around those waters. You know that ship?
of course.
Yep.
Are they still gonna be there with all the pandemonium happening?
especially there.
Well, alright.
Rich people love their private security.
Are there any pipes here? Like on this part right
Under
here?
the bridge, not directly under the bridge, but nearby. Yeah.
If there's nearby, how easy would it be to kind of like go along the wall? If we have like climbing gear and shit.
In the window.
Well, are you bringing are you going on a boat?
Well, I'm saying if we avoid the boat, go through the pipes and like python along the wall to get under the bridge.
If you want to go from both ends, it's going to be really hard to get to the other end by
I know,
climbing.
but how important is it that both ends are exploded?
Oh, that's just something you mentioned.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
because I thought we could use a boat, but I forgot about the Paragon. If we do it like this, we get enough bombs along the one side, then
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
can get
just-
across.
What
Okay.
type of bridge is there? There's like a stone bridge.
Yeah, it's made of this like gleaming white stone. It's like arched up over the harbor so that it's tall enough that the Leviathan hunter ships can pass underneath it and
Holy
into the
shit.
docks.
What
It's
is
a
the security
huge
like
bridge.
on the bridge? Is
A lot of
someone
blue
at,
coats, some Imperial military as well.
what,
There's
are
also
they
like
stationed? Like,
they patrol
here?
along it too.
okay. Is
But
there
yes,
any
there are
sort of
some-
like,
Yeah, there's like a checkpoint right there,
okay,
so that like just not anybody can walk across.
right,
the
right,
bridge.
right.
All right, so you start moving through the tunnels underground with Ulfsmen behind you. You emerge out of the pipe near the river. What are you doing?
Some climbing gear out, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, do you all have climbing gear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the last of my stuff, but yeah.
Okay. You guys start climbing up. Ulfsmen follow behind. Where are you putting this bridge is really wide.
We want to put them like. Well,
On
if we're trying to
both
take out the whole
points.
bridge, we want to take out. We want to go all the way across.
How
right?
far is it? Is it like supports that go like that to the bridge, like that?
It's like an arch, one big arch.
So where is it like being supported against?
On
Or is it
either
just-
end.
Yeah. So it's like.
Like a Roman
Arch.
arch where there's a keystone in the middle that kind of like holds the whole thing together.
Yeah.
Just do it all along the side of it.
I guess
Just
so.
the one side.
We can't really get it all the way
Yeah.
across. I think that's what he was saying. So
Yeah. If we
get
do it on one
like
side, then
plant them as
it
far
might
as we
crumble,
can
right.
up the arch until it
then
gets
just
too
try to
hard move.
crumble this part. If
Yeah.
we
Okay.
can make it, if we can make it to the middle, then that would be great.
Yeah.
And
The
just
middle
How
would
far
prob-
would that climb be?
Well, you don't have enough explosives to get them all the way
Right,
there.
so-
No,
That's
yeah.
do we think we can make it to the middle with our climbing gear?
It's going to be difficult, and you're going to have a hard time setting them properly, just because you'll be hanging from a rope in the middle of it on a python that you just hammered in. So
If we get
it'll
like
be difficult,
right,
but you can do it.
What if
get
we
like
made?
right at the edge and then a little bit farther in.
What
Like,
if we made sticky bombs and we could just like chuck them up onto the thing, and then detonate it from afar?
Yeah, you can flash
Maybe.
back to that.
Yeah.
All right. I assume Draven's doing it.
Yeah.
All right, make a roll.
Oh, I have to make a roll for it. Oh no! That's
we
one
got
stress,
this,
right?
Nathan.
Yep.
I'm gonna trauma out.
If you take it,
Making the
or
sticky bombs.
If I do a flashback, I'll trauma out.
well, hail.
Well,
Mm.
Silas suggested it, so Silas
Yeah,
takes
so I
the
can-
stress. Yeah, but
I
you
can,
do
I,
it.
I can do
Okay.
one more, and then that's it.
So
You want to take a bargain to push yourself or something?
Yeah, you can.
It's still.
Or you feel confident with your roll?
I've been rolling a lot of partials tonight. Maybe a bargain.
Hey, partial still means it works. There's just a complication.
Yeah. Do we need more complications with this?
Always.
I mean,
It's up to you.
oh,
Anybody have a devil's bargain they want to do?
You make it, but you're not sure if the adhesive is like fresh enough to actually work. So we have the bomb. We just don't know if it's gonna stick if we toss it.
That is a risk.
That is a very risky.
Well, that would be like a failure because like this
Oh,
is to
okay.
see like if
Never
the
mind
bombs are like functional.
Okay, I have nothing. Do what you gotta do. Go for it.
Okay, yeah, we could just do a regular roll then. Okay.
Cat.
All right.
Just
Screw
trying
it.
So hard to get on my shelf. These-
All right, you have your bombs.
Nice.
Do we though?
Yep.
Not functional bombs, but okay.
Not functionally sticky bombs.
Oh yeah.
Ed
No bombs.
So you have
Still
this.
bombs. Okay.
So you are swinging from up top, and you pull this sticky bomb out of your backpack. You have it in your hand.
Can I tell that it's not sticky enough? Am I able to at least tell before I throw it?
You know that you had a really hard time making these, and you're not sure as to the efficacy of them.
Could I have brought tape with me? Like duct tape.
duct tape.
Oh, we still gotta throw them though. Fuck, never mind. I thought.
We don't have to throw them.
Yeah, you gonna throw it?
Yeah, maybe we
Well,
might not want to throw it because these are the only
What if
bombs
we
we got
just-
left.
Throw it onto the Paragon and see what happens.
That would
the
be
climbing
fun.
gear also comes with like it says like loops and metal rings. Could that be a thing
Oh.
that we attach the bombs
Yeah.
to?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you don't want to throw it, you could climb your way out there and attach it with your
Well,
climbing
then
Yeah.
gear there.
you could
Yeah,
try
yeah,
one
yeah.
of them if you want. I don't know if it'll explode.
Yo, what if we
Wait,
do that? Like we leave the pythons in the thing and just like set the bomb
Like
Yeah.
on them as
like
we.
Christmas lights all across
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
bridge.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
All
yeah.
right. While you
We're
guys
hanging
are
the
setting
lights
the
on the gutter.
bombs, the Wolf's men are kind of like keeping watch. They're like belaying you with the ropes and stuff. What's Ira doing while all this is happening? Any ghostly activities you're getting up
she
to?
stepped away.
Oh, okay.
Oh, whoa!
Um,
Ira has that ability where she can just like make things sticky, and she just like sticks the bomb to the thing for us.
Is that an
No.
Ira ability that
Yeah,
exists?
it is now.
Yeah, she's like the tape dude from My Hero Academia. She just like shoots out tape from her.
Oh, that's so crazy that she just found
Yeah.
her quirk like in session 13.
Yeah, right?
That's so
Yeah.
crazy.
That's wild. You
Listen,
know?
she met this guy who had like tape for hair and she had to eat the hair.
Yeah.
All
She
right.
inherits the abilities after she eats the people. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so crazy. Draven,
Wild.
you are hanging from
All
the
for one,
bridge
baby.
in the center here, holding this
One for
bomb,
all.
and you got it like hooked up to the climbing gear. So these are all like connected by a rope. Are they all connected by like wires and stuff so they blow up at the same time, or do they each individually have a timer?
They would. After the fiasco last time with the HQ, maybe a wire would be better this time.
So you're gonna manually detonate these?
Yeah.
From the side, we'll just it'll
get
set
back
off a
into the
chain
plate.
reaction kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. You have this thing all like bound up there, and you go to pull your hand away. Your hand is
Oh,
stuck
no.
to the bomb.
Oh, well.
no.
It's adhesive, but to you.
Fuck.
You
I just
cannot,
salute.
You can't get your hand off of this. Like you're stuck to this bomb.
We pull the wire and explode.
So you guys are still putting up the things and everything. Below you, you can see this armored ship starting to come under the bridge.
Shit.
Stay still. Stay
yeah.
very, very still.
It's like Velociraptor. I can't see you.
A spotlight starts sweeping
Oh, crap.
everywhere, and it kind of drifts over to Ulf's men that are like sitting there with the ropes that are keeping you up there, like they're belaying you, like when you rock climb. So the spotlight sets on
Can
them. They're
I,
like, hey, you there?
Well, right before it happens, can I kind of drop off so that it yanks them up? Like, you know how like if someone falls, it
Hold
pulls
them
the
up into
belayer up?
air.
Yeah, like I'll just let go. I just,
What if they
Right.
let go of the rope?
well, then I'm
Oh, they have
fucked. I don't know what to
harnesses.
do.
They have harnesses. So.
I'm gonna let go and make it yank them
So
up
they go,
to like this.
"What?"
Yeah.
And so the spotlight like drifts over. All right, you're gonna have to make an action roll for
Okay.
this to stay in.
Much.
Ira, what are you doing while they're planting the bombs? The Paragon has just shown up under the bridge.
I'm gonna go fuck. No.
Oh, hold on.
It's like, and they're like swinging spotlights around and everything.
I'm going to distract them with my ghostly ways.
Titties. Oh.
Okay, so you're gonna go down there and like intentionally get spotted.
Yeah. Well, no, wait. Sorry. I'm gonna like mess with them in a way where they can't see me actually, because
Alright,
I don't think I want them to see me.
Yeah, so what are you gonna do? You see there's about 5 soldiers, like military soldiers, on this ship, and then there's a 6th person up on the spotlight that's operating it.
I'm gonna God, what can I do as a ghost? Let me see my powers.
Yeah, you have new powers.
I do. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you have the tape power too. Don't forget.
The what?
No, never. Never.
You don't
We were
have
trying
the
to find a
tape
way to
power.
make sticky bombs, and we were giving you tape powers.
Oh.
Austin didn't let it happen.
Nah, he didn't buy into the.
It's so weird that I didn't let you have quirks and Blades in the Dark.
That'd be
Also,
so
can we just
fun.
take a second to talk about Tape Man's elbows? Like, what of all the things to get in this universe, you get tape for elbows? I mean,
I mean,
come on.
like, that's not bad. He could like
This-
swing like Spider-Man and then tie people up with it.
So how are you messing with these people, Ira?
I'm going to dissipate once again, but I can move through people and freeze them. Or
Oh,
electrify them.
Frozone!
Or electrify them.
Frozone!
Okay, so
Holy
that will be
fuck.
2 drain. And this is just a moment, so you won't be able to get all of them, but you'll be able to get like a large, like half of them. Unless you extend the duration to a minute, and then you can go around. So that would be 3 drain.
I'll take 3 drain.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go!
Let's do it.
Queen!
Drain.
So
Yes.
they
We're all so stressed and drained right now.
the
Me
spotlight
in real life.
focuses on you and the people, Asher, and for a second there's a shout, and then Ira, you pass through them, and they just shiver. The guy on the spotlight locks up, and you can see like his breath is coming out and like condensation, and he like collapses to the ground like shivering, and all the other soldiers are like dropping their weapons, are like stuck to their hands. Like one of them is holding a gun, and like the metal of the handle is stuck to his hand, like in the Christmas Story with the telephone pole or the flagpole. He like
Or
it's-
in The Incredibles with Frozone when he froze the cop.
Yeah, well,
Like, that's
it's-
exactly
no,
what
like,
happened.
It's the metal is so cold that it's sticking to his
Oh.
skin, and he can't
Oh.
pull it
I know.
off.
I know.
Like
Oh.
he pulls it
Freeze.
off, and like skin comes off
Well,
with it.
It's like in Christmas, or what is
He-
it
he
called?
just
Yeah,
said it,
that's
he
what
just
in
said it.
Christmas Story when he licks the flagpole.
Yeah.
Literally just said it.
I love that movie.
Oh, it's so good. So you guys are hurrying up, finishing the bombs. The you see some of the soldiers are getting up, and they're like loading very slowly, like loading these bullets with these glass tips, and you can see there's like lightning arcing in the tips.
Ah!
And they're
Oh,
loading
no.
up their guns. Asher, up on the rope, you see them loading this electroplasmic ammunition into their guns. There's
Okay,
2 soldiers still standing that are loading their guns.
Well, interesting. All right.
And you're hanging
okay.
from the rope up there.
Where's
Have
the
all the-
engine on their boat?
It's to the back. This is like an armored boat. Like it's. All right, that's gonna be a really hard shot.
Okay.
Wait,
Are all
what's
the
happening?
bombs
What's
placed?
happening? What? What are you
Do
doing?
any more
Shoot
bombs?
their
in
engine,
Yeah, they're
'cause they're about
still
to shoot
bombs.
Ira.
They're about to shoot Ira with electroplasmic bullets.
Let
And,
them shoot Ira.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was a fake bullet. I mean, like a real bullet kind of thing. That wouldn't.
no, this is electroplasm. This is specifically ghost bullets.
Jill, go ghost and don't let the bullet hit you. Problem solved.
But I don't think that's not how it works.
Well, I think that's how it works.
These bullets are meant to kill ghosts.
Whoa.
Not if you go
Um,
extra
I-
ghost. You just need to go like super
Oh
ghost.
yeah, go
Super
super ghost.
Go
Super
Ghost
Ghost.
Squared.
Can I finesse my way out of this?
Yeah, you can try. Asher, what are you doing?
I'm gonna get my gun out, and if she doesn't get away in a good amount of time, I'm gonna
Get away,
take a
get away,
shot
get away, no.
at their engine.
Okay, you're gonna start shooting at the soldiers. Sure.
Well, at the engine.
Oh, at the
I wanna
engine.
try
The
to get-
engine's covered with like armored plating, so it's gonna be super hard to shoot it.
Shit.
Good thing you got those armor-piercing bullets that you loaded beforehand. I'm just gonna keep saying things that like we prepared through a flashback and see if he'll let us get away with it.
Because I don't. Well, are there still gongs going off everywhere?
Oh yeah.
Okay, then I'll shoot them. I don't give a
Oh,
shit.
you're just gonna start. So I just started blasting.
I just started blasting. Yeah.
All right, Ira, was
So I
that
just
your
started-
was that your
Oh,
roll
sorry.
that you just did to get away? Did you just do
Did
that
I?
finesse roll there?
I think that was
No.
mine.
Oh, okay.
No.
So you said you were gonna try to get out of there before they can
Yeah.
shoot you. All right. So go ahead and do that roll, and then Asher, you can do your roll to open fire. Okay. Okay. So you kind of streak away as these bullets are flying at you. One of them kind of like hits you, and this tingling kind of electric sensation courses through your body. So you'll take level 1 harm, a disrupted form. You can still resist stuff as a ghost.
Yeah,
if you
Also,
would
if she was about to get away, Asher wasn't gonna shoot until he knew that she wasn't getting out of there. Never mind. I'll just take a shot. Never mind.
I mean, this is like as she's getting out.
Yeah.
So are you
I don't
gonna?
want them to know we're up here.
Oh, I see. Are you gonna take the harm, or are you going to?
How much stress would it cause me or drain would it cause me to resist?
It depends on the roll. So the roll it's 6, and then you subtract whatever you roll to resist, and that's how much stress you take. So if you roll like a 6, then you don't take any stress. But if you roll a 3 or below, or I mean a 3 or above, you'll take like, or below, I mean, you'll take like 3, 4, or 5 stress depending on what you roll or drain.
Uh-oh.
How much strain do you have until you
What's that
overdrain?
about? 3.
Just take the hit.
Yeah, it's just level 1.
Yeah, I'm taking the hit.
Okay, yeah, you have disrupted form.
And then just you can get out of there after that, right? Like that's your escape kind of thing. You get hit as you leave.
Yeah,
That's
they're
like the
still
caveat.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
still shooting at her, but the rest of them won't hit her. They're not
Okay.
in danger.
Are we done with bombs?
Yeah, the bombs are all planted, but you still gotta. Draven's still stuck to the bomb.
Yeah, there's one bomb. Would we really miss this last bomb if I just disconnect?
Where is this one?
In the dead center of the bridge.
Oh, we need this one.
Can I try to get it off of my hand?
It is thoroughly stuck.
You got any gooby gone?
Were you wearing gloves?
He could have been.
And you could flash back to wearing
Could
gloves.
have.
That'll trauma me out, but that means I
Does
don't
Draven
die.
typically wear gloves when he's doing things like this?
I mean, we're climbing on a giant wall.
Yeah, sure.
I
You can
mean,
have gloves, so it's stuck to your glove.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
you
just
Alright.
pull the
Shove that.
leave the glove dangling,
Yo,
like
it's
stuck.
like in Big Hero 6 when Fred is in the
Oh.
costume thing, and then he's like, "Oh wait, it's just a suit," and then he
Oh,
pulls in
yeah.
his arms.
Yeah.
Draven's like, "Oh wait, it's just a glove," and just takes it up.
So you
He's like
start
panicking.
making your way back. Wolfsmen are like frozen. They're just hanging there, like frozen. As the other
She's like trying to
soldiers-
get back onto the.
Yeah, they're checking on their like comrades and everything, and the guy on the spotlight gets up. He's like, "Oh, ow," and he looks up, and he sees all of you, and he's like, "Hey, guys,
Anyone's
go.
got,
We're just-
hey,
we're
anyone
going.
got any arcane implements on him? Can we drop some ectoplasmic
Yeah.
gunk
just
on him?
drop an
Yeah.
ectoplasm on him."
Yeah, sure. I have.
There's
I have
ghosts in
room
the
to
city
load.
now, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just pull as I'm climbing down and start chucking.
Just
Or I could use Ghost Word too. Make it even.
Yeah, it's salt
Yeah,
based.
let's do it.
yeah, you two could do a group action if you wanted to,
Um,
to increase your effectiveness there.
No.
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 Because I'm one stress away from traumaing out, and so is he. So if we
We're
fail a
also
group action,
fucking
we're gonna
stressed.
trauma out.
I'll roll.
I'll roll separately. Yeah.
Alright, sure, you both can roll then.
Okay. Oh my god, why?
Heyo.
Oh my
Perfect.
god. So through the flurry of, it's hard to make out like whose random ghost stuff hits the deck, but a canister explodes on the deck and this like white gooey stuff is all over the deck as you guys are climbing down from the bridge. And Ira, you sense the ghosts are coming.
Oh.
They're coming fast.
Oh.
Oh no.
Prematurely even.
I hate you.
So what are you doing? You feel this intense pull towards the boat. That,
Tug.
Oh my
you
god.
feel like a compulsion, like it's delicious light
Ira!
essence.
Now go towards the light.
Oh.
Asher just starts yelling at her.
But it's so beautiful.
Ira.
Yes, brother.
Come on.
Okay, I leave.
Wow.
I try to snap her out of it.
Okay, make a roll.
Ooh. Please succeed. I don't want to die again.
I don't want you to do that either.
I don't
actually.
want to die again.
Ah! Shit.
He's not able to break your trance, Ira, as you're very attracted to these substances.
I am going to, since the kindness approach didn't work, I'm going to take one of my arcane implements and try to like throw it through her so like it can like shock her system a bit. And it could
All right.
like my spirit bane. I don't know, not the spirit bane because she's gonna run away. But I'm gonna just try to like shock her system with something. I'm gonna try
All
to.
right. Make a roll to see if you can hit her. She's floating in free space.
If she can't see me, am I attacking from hiding?
Sure.
Yes.
You guys.
I get +1d to this.
Okay.
Heyo.
Okay.
You will. This thing passes through you, shocking you and bringing you to your senses, snapping you out of this trance that all this ectoplasm got you in. You'll take another level 1 harm though.
Ah.
At least you're not
shocked.
gonna die.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Part 2.
How does she get rid of harm? Is that
Yeah.
stuck in bodies?
Somehow, I think.
Thank you, Austin.
We'll figure it out.
You Austin, very cool.
We'll figure it out.
I love when the GM just goes.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out, guys.
This isn't the kind of game that has those kind of rules. That's a we figure it out kind of thing. So anyway,
Alright.
all the explosives are up, and the boat is like cruising forward, and you see there's a wave of ghosts coming over the. What do you guys do?
Get back
Keep
in
going.
the
Yep, we're
tunnel,
done.
And then
Yeah, as soon
Then-
as we're a safe distance away, we should probably
Pull the wire, Draven.
yeah.
All right,
Yoink.
once we're in the tube, I would
Draven,
say.
make a fortune roll with 2d.
Oh
boy.
no!
Oh no.
Why can't it just happen, Austin? Why can't we just let it happen?
Yeah,
We
we're
did so much work for this. Just let it happen.
Let it happen.
We want
Let
to
it
blow up the
happen.
bridge. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
That's a 10. That's a 10. That's higher than anything else we've rolled so far.
That's 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, just add another 0 to percent sign and we get 100.
So there's a underneath
Oh, it's no
Bowmore
wonder.
Bridge as the explosions kind of chain up on the bridge and pieces of the stone start falling down, crashing into the water. One of them crashes down on the deck of the Paragon, punching through it as the ghosts swarm over it. There are screams and more bells as pieces of this bridge come down, and you see buildings start collapsing off of the sides of it. And more, you hear people screaming, and dozens of bells follow as the people that were living in these houses die in this mass carnage.
Did I do
Yeah,
that?
this sucks.
more of this bridge is exploding and everything, and falling into the water. As you guys get to a safe distance, you look out after the explosions stop, and there is a thin piece of bridge that still spans across the whole thing. There's a little bit left that is still stable.
Why are
see
you
it's
like
been
this?
reinforced with metal rebar and all that kind of stuff. People
Why
are
are you-
panicking out in the streets, screaming. You can see people down in the canal below thrashing about, drowning. Rubble plops on top of them, killing them.
You're the reason we can't
Who's
have
got
nice things.
demolition tools? Let's fuck.
I also have supplies left. How much are demolition
don't.
tools? Oh,
2,
those
I
are
think.
2. I don't have that.
I can't take that.
What do you do?
Ah,
Oh.
Ulf's guys are like, oh no, it didn't work all the way.
yeah, crazy.
Do you have demolition tools?
Not around here. We got some stashed back at the... We'd have to go across town to get them.
We have time for that?
No.
I don't know,
I
the
have-
army's about to be marching on this bridge.
Can they share load? I don't have. any.
Can I give my load to somebody else?
I
We've done
don't-
that before.
I don't think that can work.
We've definitely exchanged load before.
Yeah, but that I don't know about splitting boxes across 2 people.
Okay, what if I
Yeah.
give like my arcane implements to somebody else, so I clear that box, and then I have 2 boxes left, and I can take demolition tools.
So what would you do?
I just need to get rid of 1 box. So if somebody has 1 box open, I can give them like my arcane implements, so
It's
they
not
carry
about
that.
what you can carry, it's about what you planned to bring. Like what you could have reasonably planned ahead to have.
Yeah.
It's not encumbrance, it's planning and like thinking.
I can take a lantern, tinkering tools, subterfuge supplies, documents, burglary gear, an unusual weapon. I'm gonna take an unusual weapon.
Alright, what is it?
Oh, it gives me options, but none of those are fun. So never mind.
What's your unusual weapon?
A hand cannon?
Like a
That's a-
straight up cannon.
Like something that like Kit would have used in practice.
How is this gonna blow up the bridge?
I'm gonna shoot at the bridge that's left, and it's gonna explode.
You
made
would
out of
need some
metal.
sort of modification on that gun to be powerful enough to blow the rest of the bridge up.
Okay. I call Kit over from fragments.
Shut the fuck up.
I
You
think
got
she
it,
was a
kid. His
human.
name's Draven.
I hope.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you fix this? I write down.
Fix it how?
Make it more boom.
Why
Why am I talking like honk? I
You keep saying
I-
We're in
it.
fragments mode.
yeah.
I could try, I just don't know how long it'll take. I'm not talking about my accent anymore. But I could try.
That's the only thing I can do. I have no other load. I don't know how else we're gonna explode this. What does Ira have? Can Ira take
Yeah.
load?
Ira doesn't.
Pick things
The Ghost
up.
Playbook doesn't have any items listed, and they can just kind of interact with the world. I mean,
You took that
She-
thing though, where you can like.
Yeah. If there's existing stuff, she can interact with it. So, like, I don't know. If there were explosives over there, she could, like, set them off or,
Whoa!
like, push
There's
them around.
explosives over there. Ira, go set them off.
Draven could do 1 more flashback to create a few extra bombs, but he'll trauma out. Someone else would have to plant them and set them off.
Hey, Ira could do it with the poltergeist just
Yeah.
slingshot him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll flashback. I'll trauma out.
Okay.
I'll have to make a tinker roll.
Yep.
Got this.
All right.
Of course.
Didn't not work.
Yeah.
I have another trauma.
So, Draven, as you hand over the explosives, your spare explosives that you have, what trauma are you taking?
I'm gonna take. Oh God. Let me see. With all the shit going on, all the war and all the ghosts and all the gunfire, he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be a little haunted from this. He's gonna be pretty haunted by all this.
Okay. How do you leave the scene then? Because you are no longer able to keep functioning at this point.
Does he have to run? Does he have to run away now?
He
I'm
just
assuming,
can't contribute anymore. So.
All right. I guess he's gonna be like, "All right, guys, good luck," and then head home.
Just book it. All right. So you have these spare bombs. What are you doing with them?
Hey, Ira. You want to take these?
Oh
I
my
love you. You're the
God.
best.
Jesus Christ. I have to take one drain to strongly interact with the physical world for a few moments.
Boo-hoo.
Well, would you do it for me? Pretty please.
Would you do it
Oh
for the
my
Scooby
God.
snack?
Fine, I'll do it.
You're the
So I'll
best.
take
Love
one
you.
drain.
All right. So you manifest a little more physically than usual.
Mm,
What are you doing?
I'm doing exactly what Asher wants me to do.
All right, Asher. What do you want me to do?
Bottom.
Go and stick him up on that metal bit, like running along it, and bring the wire back to where we are.
Alright.
Can't she
I-
just set it off up there? It's not gonna hurt her, right?
It could partially, not completely.
She isn't like full ghost yet.
I mean, she's already dead, so.
No, bad. Incorrect. I'll take the wire, please.
I mean,
Alright.
you could just hold on to the wire and she
Yeah,
spools
Yeah,
it
yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
Sure. So you're spooling this wire out, carrying these explosives, and you see a column of soldiers frantically marching
Do
across
it,
the
do
bridge.
it, do it, do it, do
towards
it.
the
Hurry,
center.
quick,
Move fast,
quick,
move fast.
now.
You're gonna have
Now.
to make a roll here to see if you can
Stop making us roll.
do
Let
it.
it happen. We've done so much already. Just let it happen.
What should I do?
Whatever
Whatever
your
you
highest,
think-
and just to spite him. Pick your best.
No.
Whatever you think would most reasonably govern speed and precision.
Listen,
And...
Pull a Maddie and just say no. Just
Say
tell
no.
him no. Tell him no. You're not
Is
gonna do
this-
it.
Is this risky still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hallelujah! That's what you get, Austin. That's what you get.
You swoop down there, stick the
Yes.
bombs to like the last little pieces of the bridge in the middle. Who's pulling the trigger?
I'll wait till she's back. Till she
I
gets
just pull
closer
it.
to
I just
us.
pull it.
No,
I
no,
just
no.
pull. I reach over and I
keep
pull it.
I'm like,
You guys are getting like a slap by Ira's like flying back at
yeah, okay,
Mox.
yeah. Once she's gone, I'll like reach back and I'll
I
pull
shove my
it.
duck in his face and I.
The soldiers are on top of the bomb
Yeah,
when it goes off, and they just body parts everywhere, like raining blood down into the harbor as more of these buildings are collapsing and everything, and the entire central part of this bridge disintegrates. And hundreds of people dead.
Yep.
Maybe even thousands.
That sucks.
What do you do? Ulf's guys are like, alright, let's get out of here.
Alright. I wait till Ira's back and I leave.
I just go.
Alright.
No,
Where
I
are you
know.
guys heading?
Health told us to lay low, so we're gonna lay low.
Home? Alright. Sounds good.
Draven is
We'll
already half
let the
bottle.
guys take a shot with us, and then I'll send them home.
Well, they're just leaving. They're
Okay, never
they're going
mind.
elsewhere.
I had a drink for you, but I guess I'll drink it myself.
Yeah, they're very scared.
Thank you. I guess. Bye.
Where
You
are
arrive back at the Drunken Barracuda. Bells still tolling in the distance. Screams all around the entire city is in chaos.
Keep the lights off.
I just,
on the door.
I just, with bottle in hand, go over and count that money. Just chugging, counting, seeing
Alright.
what we got.
Sounds good. So,
Oh, I want to do
Yeah?
something before. I want to do something before we get back inside.
sure.
I want to go to Char Hollow, where
Okay.
that orphanage is, and I want to check on the kids.
I mean, the orphanage is in shambles. Like,
Oh, do I see the kids anywhere?
Ulf's men are like patrolling around and trying to like keep the peace, but people are still panicking. The kids in the orphanage, they're screaming from inside and everything. You see the person in charge of it is like trying to calm everybody down and everything. It's just chaos inside.
I'm gonna walk up to her, Sister Gertrude.
Yeah.
And I'm going to write a note. We have a place for you to stay if you need.
Anywhere's better than here.
And I will How many kids does she have? Just the 3?
Like a dozen.
Fuck.
Where are we gonna bring them? The drug warehouse?
We'll clean it out.
Oh, when? There's
What's this?
gunpowder in
Picks
there.
up a
There's
hypodermic
pounds
needle.
of gunpowder in there.
We have rooms in our inn. It's a tavern. There's some space. I'm bringing her with the kids to the Drunken Barracuda.
Oh, you
Okay.
brought the kids. Are you
So
serious?
you guys show up. You guys are at the Drunken Barracuda, and you don't know where Silas is. Silas shows up with a dozen kids and a nun.
Asher's tipsy as hell right now.
Yeah, there's still like drugs on the counter from when Silas was doing it before the job.
I'm not going to apologize for that.
I just point upstairs and I like clean off the drugs. Oh, what did I just hit? I hit.
Swiping all your product onto the floor.
Silas.
I'll throw a blanket over the bottle of alcohol. Like,
It's
But
in
then I'll, like-
Asher's hand.
and then I'll like pull it and grab a bottle and then go count the money.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Well, you have cohort, a dozen orphans. All right.
Doesn't. What about the nun?
The nun's a skilled hireling, trained in religion.
Yes.
We're gonna indoctrinate these kids into our gang.
Please no. That's so bad.
So you guys get 4 rep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, nice.
There's gonna be so much heat.
There's gonna be so much heat.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
But I mean, is it us that's getting the heat, or is it Wolf?
You guys got 20 coin.
I thought you were about to say
Oh.
20 heat.
I thought so
I was
too.
about to throw up.
Wait a minute.
Okay. 20 divided by 3. We can each get 6 and then put 2 in the.
Are you still refusing to pay the rates?
2, 3, 4. I'm not paying the
I'm
rates.
letting Ronan do that. I don't know.
If someone wants to use their coin to pay for the race, or if they decide they want to use the guild coin, whatever. But I am not going to vote to pay the rates anymore.
All
If
right.
y'all want to do it, go ahead. I don't care.
You guys got 7 heat.
Oh,
Oh.
that's bad.
Is that-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That filled us up.
Oh no.
That's just to the
Does
full
that
up.
mean that we're wanted, or do we have to?
Or
go
can
one
we-
more?
2, baby.
No.
Can we reduce it? It didn't go over, so can we reduce it before it?
Nah.
Like,
When it fills up, it resets to 1 and your wanted goes
Yeah,
up.
dude. That sucks.
That's not good.
All right. Oh, it reduces to 0 because you exactly
Oh, okay.
met the thing.
okay.
All right.
Fuck.
Yeah. This city is gonna descend into chaos, so
I guess it doesn't really.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
who's-
wouldn't really matter.
Who's gonna be there to want us now? We blew up the
Who's
Blue
gonna
Coat
arrest
headquarters. Like
Blue
at this
Coats?
point, who's gonna come for us? You know, Ulf wants us for a good reason.
Wink,
what's the
wink.
plan?
We're
Sit
laying low. He told us to
until
stay
Ulf
inside.
tells us-
So,
Yeah.
Ulf,
Sit like good little children.
he pretty much said it's about to get real. You don't want to get involved. So
yeah, so we're not
if
getting
there
involved.
are people that you don't want to get involved, you better go start collecting
Oh,
them now.
okay,
You're
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
go
yeah,
get
yeah.
Bram.
Yeah, I go
Stars, yeah.
I go get my people. I go get my
Okay.
locksmith and Marina. Man, after I just set up her security.
Oh, and Paul
detail,
Rue. Paul Rue too. Gotta save him.
Paul Rue.
And I'll go tell Costa. I don't know if she'll come, but I'll let her know. That we have a place for her.
Costa says that she doesn't think it's gonna get that bad, but if it does, she'll come find you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go get Bram because he's right here.
Okay. So
Is
you
there
guys
anybody else?
make a list of all the people that you're collecting to
12
Okay.
orphans.
12 orphans.
A nun.
None. A grumpy
Marie,
old
who's making a
dog
list?
man.
Who's making a
I
list?
can. I got it.
You
Okay,
can just type
okay.
it in the chat. Thank
Yeah,
you.
well, I'm writing it in my notebook first.
Oh, okay, I'll type it.
None. Bram.
Where's Embers?
Stasia. Who else, Adrian, from you?
Paul Rue.
Paul Rue.
Nice
Ronan.
knee. Marina.
Hang on. I completely forgot who Paul is.
I also did, and I just kind of
Paul
ignored
Rue. He's the owner of the brothel that Draven now goes to. that he never got
Oh,
the chance to go
yeah.
to because the city descended into
RuPaul!
hell.
Yeah. Paul Rue,
Oh.
I remember now.
Never got to use my vice.
Jill, who's
Marine.
the lady that liked us?
And hey, add Frake for me. He's my
Clyra?
dog.
Clyra?
Lyra?
Kylra.
And who, Ronan?
Frake, the locksmith.
Freak? Oh,
Yeah, like rake with an F.
okay. Got it. I think that's it.
Was there anybody for other jobs we did that we want to save? Hey Jill, you want to go find that man that you seduced into thinking he might be a homosexual? Do you want,
Oh, the guard?
I think he turned out to be a homosexual, didn't he?
do you want to go find him?
Sure. I want to protect the gays.
Oh my
Who
lord.
is this guy?
We're not bringing
From, like,
him.
From like session 2 when Jill pretended to be a man and was like convincing the students to
Oh,
make out with
yeah.
her.
The security
He was like-
guard.
Yeah.
He was like, my dad doesn't
Okay,
love
gay
me.
security
Oh,
guard.
what about the little girl that made me talk for the first time in the campaign?
Oh,
That's a
Good luck
sentimental
finding
moment.
her. She's in
Yeah.
Lord Nemesis' house.
She's fine.
Yeah, she's fine or she's not. I don't care. Eat the rich, you know. They're the first ones to
Did not
go.
She's
believe
like
it was
5!
I mean, she can stay, but her dad done.
fucking like session 2 and you had to break your vow of silence.
Because the girl couldn't read. Why is she 4 and can't read? That's the biggest concern out of anything in this campaign. This 4-year-old cannot
There's
read.
no public education.
As a school psychologist, I'm very concerned. I need to step in. What about? Do we want to go find the gay neighbors that Jill cooked eggs for that session
No.
too? Okay. I
They'll
mean,
be
where are we gonna
fine.
put all
They
these
got
people?
eggs.
Yeah, they have eggs.
Yeah,
So-
I don't do it. I don't even think we have more rooms. I think we took all of them.
We did.
yeah.
They're just gonna have to camp out in the common room
Yeah.
Yeah,
or in the basement.
or in the basement. We'll figure it out.
Oh, I can't go up there. Oh no.
So, you guys will have time to do one round of downtime while you're out collecting these people until it's basically finale time.
Okay.
Oh.
I am doing my downtime at Marina's while I go collect her. I come in haggard, just like point at like 4 bottles and just shot, and then tell her to get on out of here with.
Okay.
I think this is how I do it. It's that one.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
Draven will have a
Clear
quickie
3.
with some, I don't know, guy or something while he's collecting Paul Rue.
Alright.
Asher will do a game of cards with Costa before she heads off.
Okay.
I'll eat another cop soul.
And what is it again? I'm sorry to do.
That's 3, right?
Lowest
Your
attribute
lowest.
if you're indulging. Ira, you just clear half.
God damn it.
Shannon!
You only clear
Shannon,
one.
we didn't need that, Shannon. We really didn't need
Yeah, we didn't. I know.
Ugh.
You can roll a fortune roll for me, Jill. We'll see if this is enough energy. If this person was a particularly energy-filled person, we can have it heal you as well. Just
Oh, I. Oh.
well.
Oh, great.
Oh, it's a 4.
Oh, I fucked up. Why
I
did
think-
that roll?
You might have rolled 0D instead of 1D, so it took the
Oh
lower.
yeah. So I think one of
Oh.
yours would be cleared by this, but you still have another.
Nice.
Okay. So I think each
Oh,
of you
I
have
am
done
doing
one
so hot.
action. What are your second actions?
Heal.
Okay. Let's visit the doctor one more time.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna try to reduce stress again.
Okay.
I'll just.
Can
I'll
we
break-
still pick coin for more things? Or
Sure.
is that... Okay, okay.
This is
I
basically.
thought
the
you meant
last
like we
down-
got one. I thought
I
you
thought
meant we
we
got
had
No,
one
no, no,
thing.
no, no, no. Like
So I
one
was like-
round of downtime.
Okay.
This is basically like before the city like
Okay. that's
goes
fine.
insane. Like you get this is your last reprieve.
Okay.
Marina, we take some we pack up her stock, bring it with us.
Okay.
I don't know if there's open carry laws here normally, but I just down it in the streets anyway. I'm assuming no one's watching out for me right now.
Yeah, the city's in chaos right now, so.
I do another game.
Oh, that
or-
was terrifying. I couldn't get a 6, and I thought it was 6, but I'm good. I'm totally stress free. 5, baby. We're good. Whew.
Why do I always forget what to roll for hard?
I did better that time.
Ira, what's your second downtime action?
I'm gonna eat another soul.
Alright.
You're just going around in the chaos and just.
Yeah, we
sucking
just
it
need to.
back.
Yeah, we're all trying to unwind after that.
Yeah, roll 1d again, and we'll see if that clears your other.
1D. 1D. 1D.
1d. Nah, unfortunate. It wasn't a very good soul. The soul was weak.
Soul was weak.
I'm sorry, I have to ask another stupid question. I always forget, how do you recover from harm?
Roll
Go to the
4d.
doctor.
40 of duh. I knew that.
Can I pay the coin to also do that?
You fill 2 of your healing boxes, Draven.
Yo. I mean, not really that helpful, but you know.
Clear 3, or fill 3, Asher.
Oh, I'm still hurt.
Okay. Oh, I
Your
wanna
legs
pay a
have all
coin.
but recovered, though.
I'd also like to pay a coin to reduce stress as well. Oh,
We're limited on how many coin we spend.
Clear
It's like-
6.
hell yeah.
Hmm?
Are we limited on how much coin we spend for extra things?
I don't think so.
I don't want to just overuse it, but I kind of just want to be.
I don't think there's a
Before
limit.
this fast.
As long as you
Okay.
can pay, you can do it.
I'll do it then. I want to not have broken legs anymore. I walk in there and I'm like, I didn't break him again, but they got frostbite.
The doctor's like, what?
I don't want to talk about it.
So you fill
Just
2
help.
boxes.
Yay, okay. Sweet.
Your legs are recovered,
Nice.
but there's still a little frostbitten.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
As long as I get at least one of those out of the way, I'm fine.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm good.
Sounds good. So, do you guys have unfinished business for next session, or?
Besides that one painting, which I don't
I
think
don't
really
think-
matters at this
Yo, now might be the time.
point. Honestly, true. That is
He might not
true.
even be there anymore.
We
He might be
can't.
dead, yeah.
He might be dead.
We can't.
Hmm.
This is the
Yeah.
purge. The rich is always the place to go first, you know? But no, other than that, not really.
Yeah.
I think we're okay.
Okay.
I don't know what's gonna come of that demon, but I think that's another 100 years in the making.
Okay. Let's do some XP and end it here for the day then.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. job.
For the crew, did you execute a successful espionage, sabotage, or theft operation?
We sabotaged a lot of things.
Sabotaged the
we
hell out of
sabotaged
Yeah.
everything. So I'm mark 2 XP for that.
Yep. Did you contend with challenges above your current station?
Yes.
I think we did that multiple times as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did you bolster your crew's reputation or develop a new one?
What?
I think this time we might actually have.
Yeah.
I don't think that was very subtle.
Oh, that's fair. True. I forgot about that. Yeah. No. We're not subtle anymore, though. But yeah. No, we did not do that.
What? Did you
But we
express
did.
the goals drive as inner conflict, or essential nature of your group?
Yes, many times. I abandoned Ira so many times because I don't care,
As is tradition.
as is tradition.
I stayed back to help Ira because
So
I
many
care a lot.
times.
Alright, Draven, did you address the challenge with technical skill or mayhem?
Yes, I did quite a few times. I made a shit ton of bombs and I sabotaged some
True.
windows. I get a new ability.
Did you express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background?
Yeah, twice actually. I helped out Ulf and I finally got to fight against the Empire, so. Do there, and.
Did you struggle with issues from your vice or trauma?
Yep. Paranoia, and now I am haunted.
Amazing. What ability are you gonna get?
I wanted to do the veteran. It's only one box, right? It shows only one box. I thought it was It was 2 boxes. Okay.
Oh wait,
Let's. Do...
no, it's
yeah, 'cause
not.
it's all-
You can get one from another playbook, I think.
I can do that. Okay.
I think so.
Well, then I'm going to take one from the Whisper playbook. I'm going to take Tempest.
Hmm.
You can push yourself to do one of the following: unleash a stroke of lightning as a weapon, summon a storm in your immediate vicinity, torrential rain, roaring winds, heavy fog, chilling frost.
Nice.
Yep.
Ira, did you exact vengeance upon those you deemed deserving?
Killed some cops.
Did you express your outrage or anger?
It killed some cops. Rip Ronan.
Did you express your beliefs, tribes, heritage, or background?
I did protect my brother from the ghosts out in the waste.
True. Did you struggle with issues from your vice or trauma?
No.
Okay. Silas, did you address a challenge with stealth or evasion?
So I was very sneaky, and I invaded many things out in the desert.
You did.
Yes.
Did you express your beliefs, tribes, heritage, or background?
Yes, I helped Ulf, and I was very selfish and looked out for myself a lot this time. So
Did you struggle with issues from your vice or trauma?
we already know the answer to that. That always happens. I also get a new one, but I don't know what I'm gonna get. I might look
Okay.
at other playbooks as well, but I might also take Ghost Veil so that I can also become shadowy and substantial.
Okay. Asher, did you address a challenge with tracking or violence?
Multiple times, I think.
Okay. Did you get payback against someone who harmed you or someone you care about?
Yeah, against the ghosts.
Did the crew help you with that?
Ira did.
Alright, mark crew XP as well.
Alright.
Ooh.
Did you express your beliefs, tribes, heritage, or background?
Yeah, helping Ulf and protecting my sister.
Did you struggle with issues from your vice or trauma?
Yes.
Okay.
I also got a new thing, and I think I'm gonna take Sharpshooter, which is you can push yourself to do one of the following: make a ranged attack at extreme distance beyond what's normal for the weapon, or unleash a barrage of rapid fire to suppress the enemy.
Nice.
Mm.
Alright.
Ronan, did you mark that crew XP?
I did, yes.
Okay.
We are one away from
Damn.
full.
So I think that'll be it for the day. That was 3 scores in one, pretty much.
Yeah.
Non-stop. I'm pretty sure you all almost traumatized out. Like even Ira
Yeah,
was getting
I was
up
one
there.
away.
I was one away.
I did.
You did.
I did.
Wow, crazy stuff.
Now I'm back down to 1 stress.
Yeah, I'm full clear, baby.
Yeah, I'm
ready,
clear too.
ready to go.
That's the power of a vice, baby. Do drugs, kids. Thanks for watching, everybody. VOD of Cerulean Conspiracy will be up tomorrow at noon. Sub game night tomorrow.
Sub game night.
VOD of this will be up
gonna be
on
fun.
Saturday at noon. We're not sure what's going on Tuesday yet, but then next week is more of this.
Yup.
Yas.
Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.